World Wrestling Entertainment to All Elite Wrestling. We rate the bloody wrestling, bloody wrestling bouts. So join the boyos on all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or X. This is the TD's Wrestling Show. The TD's Wrestling Show. Oh, this is the TD's Wrestling Show with Sexy Sam Watts, the Big Town Bumpkin, and say his name and he will appear.
It's that situation yet again, that time of the week where DDC with the bang is not here. Bang! Well, guess what? Us bunch of bloody boyos are here. It's Sunday. It's TDS Wrestling Show. Pro Wrestling News. Pro Wrestling World News. Oh, fuck. I fucked this one right up. Anyway. Yeah. With everybody saying, oh, shit. No, don't say that. With everybody saying my name. Because my name is Sam Watts. Check me out on Instagram and follow me, say hello, and your name will appear in my inbox. What a fantastic experience that's going to be. Speaking of experiences, oh my God, my brother, the Tezzy Bear, the Big Talboski, dude for day by night, Terry Bloody Johnson by day. Oh my God. And obviously we would normally, well, we don't these days, he's never really here, but you know. Oh, did he see you with a bang? He's not here, no, he's not here. He's not here, guys.
He's not around.
No, he's playing with the kiddies.
Yeah.
His kitty. His kids.
Yeah.
Anyway, no.
He's not here.
He's not here, Tommy. He's not here. Oh, my life. Where's the... oh, hang on. How do I... Oh, so many banners and stuff going on. There we go. Anyway, thank you all very much for tuning in to the TDS Wrestling Show in Pro Wrestling World. Tonight is going to be a big one.
Oh, wow.
This is bigger than his doofer. It's big. It's bad. And, wow. It's big. It's bad. It's the Tezzy Bear. It's the TDS Wrestling Show. No villain, all faces this week. No, Randy. No, the villain of DDC with a bang is not here because... he's never bloody here, Randy.
Yeah, we don't know, Randy.
Can't come this week. I'm watching football.
Yeah.
Excuses. He's just busy, Randy. He's a family man. I think he looks after his kids more than his bloody wife does. I think.
Yeah, maybe.
You did say to him to choke slammer through a table.
Yeah. Yeah, he should.
I think it might be a good idea.
I think it's good for all relationships.
I think, yeah.
And again, they just need the odd choke slam through a table. Well, look at Kane. Done him fantastic in life.
It did him well.
Yeah, he's got 10 mil in the bank. He's made 2 movies.
He even made it as mayor.
Exactly, and that's because he used to choke slam his wife through a table.
Imagine if Darren did that to his wife. He could be the mayor of Gillingham. Wow.
Wow, Darren. Well
what an
done.
achievement for DDC.
Yeah, he can say, fuck you, Littles.
Of course he could.
He can go work for Audi then.
He could, yeah.
He'd be a wanted man.
He'd be walking around with that chain around his neck.
Yeah.
Like, I am the mayor. Be going through the limousine of Gillingham.
Yeah. Limousine riding.
Jet flying.
Yeah.
Kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing. Woo! DDC with a bang. Anyway, I don't think that's going to happen. Rocco, Tommy, and Randy, how are you all doing? Thank you all very much for joining us. Commitment issues? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Who needs toilet man when you got the sexy Tezzy Bear? Well, this is very true, Rocco.
I fucking appreciate that, young man.
You're a bloody lovely man, Rocco.
Yeah, thank you, Rocco. It made me blush. Oh, fuck you know.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I get more compliments off of men on here than what I do by women.
Why is this?
Maybe I look gay.
Maybe.
Maybe it's the earring. I don't know.
What earring have you got today?
I got the long earring in. The cross, actually.
Oh, right. Well, of course, your Lord and Saviour, Jesus Christ.
He's a good friend of mine, actually.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, lovely bloke. Yeah. So, Andrew Green, how you doing, buddy, on Pro Wrestling World? And Josh Cudlip. Aha. Now, Josh Cudlip has been helping us out on this episode because, to be honest, this is his type of episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Type of episode.
Tonight, summon, ladies and gentlemen. Summon, ladies and gentlemen, is entitled "What the Fudge is Going On in WWE." This is a much-needed episode. Well, Josh, normally we'd say, what the fuck you want about? You're talking a load of bollocks. But however, times are changing. Where really, you are quite right in many aspects of this conversation. In this very, very big topic.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's big and bad. Tezzy Bear. Right, so, actually, Randy's here. We need to talk to him. He's a lovely man. Tezzy was voted top 10 sexiest man alive with an ankle bracelet. True story. Very true story, Randy.
Yeah.
Have you got your tag off yet?
He's still on. I got another 3 months.
Really?
And then I can send off for a passport.
Fantastic. It's
Yeah.
all coming together, Randy. Everything happens for a reason. Well done. Here we go. Right, so where the hell do we start with this? Well, first of all, if you guys haven't, there's probably people here that have not subscribed to the TDS Wrestling Show and YouTube and Pro Wrestling World YouTube channel. What you want to do is go on our YouTube channel. If you're watching us on there, just subscribe. It's so easy. It's just so easy.
Yeah.
You know?
It takes seconds.
It takes seconds out of your time. It helps us out, and we appreciate all the love and support. You can send us a message, say hello, tell us what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see out of us, what you would like us to cover, who you would like us to sleep with. Anything like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
If you want us to mow your lawn, we'll mow your lawn. If you want us to cut the tree down, we'll cut the tree down. If you want us to kill the cat, we'll kill the motherfucking cat.
Yeah. Meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Jack Russell. Yeah, we're an expert in many things, you know. Tommy, hello, brother. Our brother.
Brother.
Daniel Watts, the Daniel Taker, is here. Do you know what? My aunt, I saw my aunties, my wife's stepsisters today, and they
Your wife's stepsisters.
My wife has 4 stepsisters.
Any of them single?
No.
Ah.
I would not recommend that at all. But I know what we will be talking about in a second. But they all said how handsome my brother was.
Oh.
Our brother, the Dandrick, how handsome he is.
Oh, he is handsome.
He's got my head and your head put together. He's got a fucking huge head.
Yeah.
It probably weighs about 40 pounds. It is huge. He's got a big head.
Yeah.
Very big head. Right, so the breaking news is, guys, we're going to just jump straight into this very, very quickly, is R-Truth has been released from WWE.
Yeah.
What the actual mother truck in hell is going on here? So, Randy has just brought up R-Truth contract not being extended is a true blessing. Now the guy can do what he wants on his time. Very interesting what you said there, Randy.
Yeah, I think this is not... I don't believe any of this. I think it's all a load of bollocks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I reckon R-Truth's contract's come to an end, but I reckon Ron Cena is signed.
You what?
Ron Cena from Saturday Night Main Event.
Oh, right.
I reckon he's signed with WWE.
Not Ron Killings.
No.
Where's little Jimmy still under contract?
I think so. This doesn't add up. I think R-Truth has gone, and I think Ron Cena's going to be sticking.
See, the rumors that are going through the algorithm of social media right now is that it is legit. Many WWE superstars, including the Judgment Day, have all said how hurt they are, how it's
but it's
joke.
a bit too much though.
Hey, what's that?
Well, all these other releases we've had recently, WWE wrestlers didn't speak about it like this release. This
Good
is
point.
This is a work. This is a complete work.
I hope it is a work.
It is a work.
I'm surprised. This is the thing. It just seemed a little bit sporadic. I was very surprised.
Well, yeah, I was literally watching them on SmackDown like Friday.
But the big but is with the B-U-double-T. The big but is this a work, or is this another TKO / Endeavor cut with the direction, the way the company's going, which is kind of our topic for tonight? Do you think it could?
No, because they just released merch of his. He did a Saturday Night Main Event, and then a week later they released him. Nah. This is a work, 100%.
If it's not, how would you look at it if it wasn't a work? What would your opinion be on that? If it wasn't a work.
Stupid.
Yeah, this is it.
Like, I get why they would release him for, because what can he do now? Again, it would be stupid because he main event Saturday Night Main Event.
Well, let's see what everyone else has got to say. So imagine R-Truth goes to AEW and says, wow, WWE went downhill. Well, who knows, Rocco? Who knows?
Going off of that, I think it'd be more funny if he goes to TNA as Ron the Truth Killings and then gets a bit lost over there. I think that'd be quite funny.
Randy says, I don't believe it's a work at all.
Oh.
This could be a tattoo on the butt type of scenario.
Oh, should we chuck something in the mix here then, Randy?
Yes.
What do you reckon
Yes.
on this? 5 points?
Interesting.
I think it's a work. I'm certain it's a work.
Tez reads the game as well.
Yeah, fucking right I do.
Yeah. Ryan Potter. How you doing, Ryan? Good to see you, buddy. Ron Cena versus Ezekiel versus Al Grande Americano versus Mr. America. Does sound like a possibility, but in another universe. Oh, DDC's here. Fuck me. Bloody hell. Mara Gillingham enters the chat. Hi, Darren. Good to see you, Darren. You know, I've messaged. I'm gonna call you out right now, Darren. So I messaged you on Wednesday. You've been online several times, and look, you've ignored my messages. Why is this? I only asked you a simple fucking question, and you just fuck him.
Yeah.
You know, how do you think that makes me feel, eh? At least he's working on the choke slams. I'll give you that, Darren. Fair point. That's why they gave him the John Cena match in appreciation. Ooh, interesting. Got so many comments coming through, guys. I'm going to do my best here.
Yeah.
After WrestleMania, Sam Roberts said Mania Night 2 was bad, and therefore that's good because Cena is ruining wrestling. Fair point. So poor creative means it's good for Cena's storyline. I get you where you're coming from, but how long do we say R-Truth is out? If it is a work, 3 months. I think 3 months is a good one between you and Randy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Darren says, I'm poor, that's all. Well, you could have at least just replied saying you're poor. That's fine, Darren. You've been online 7 times. Tyler Pemberton, you handsome mother trucker from Bedford, Indiana.
Oh,
Boyos, I want to be the other side of a chokeslam, DDC. Well, there we go. Wow, Tyler, I didn't realise you swung that way, but everybody's got a price. Everybody's got a price to chokeslam DDC's wife through a table. Oh, love it. Right, Pro Wrestling World. I got so much to catch up on here.
hi, Jody, if you're watching.
No, yeah, Jody. All right, yeah. Oh, God, fucking hell. Isabella Davis. How you doing, Isabella? Good to see you lovely lady. Josh Cudlip. He is the one. Tezzy Gunn. Yeah, you see, it's not bad. I'd say it's legit considering Road Dogg's reaction. Yeah, Road Dogg's reaction on Twitter and Instagram was a little bit of...
But if it was a work, then Road Dogg would have to have a reaction to make it seem like it is real.
There's so many ways to look at it.
This ain't legit. I guarantee.
Martin McBride. How you doing, Martin, on Pro Wrestling World?
Hi, Martin.
Very, very kind of you to comment. If you haven't, please subscribe and follow,
Yeah.
like, and share the love.
Yeah.
Let's ask Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd probably figure it out.
No, I'm not a fan of that, of Doctor Who. He can suck my nut. Going on. Josh Cudlip. Darren hasn't replied to me in months.
I think Darren says certain along the lines was he didn't like you that much anymore, Josh. That's what he told me.
How lovely.
Well, I think we better get the truth out there on this episode. It's what this episode's all about, isn't it?
It's all about the game and how you play it. Billy Piper is Doctor Who. Now, Did you hear about this? Billy Piper's the Doctor?
How the fuck does that work?
Don't know, never watched Doctor Who.
Yeah, I don't fucking watch Doctor Who, to
That's
be
for
honest.
fucking virgins.
Yeah, fucking
And
virgins.
vegans.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
them
we don't
bastards.
want none of that round here.
Don't want none of that.
No. Oh, excuse me. Can I come to a barbecue? Oh, well, yeah, but, cooking meat. Okay, then bye. Fine.
Yeah.
The only thing I like about Billy Piper is when she was riding on some guy's cock, like on some sexy. And I
That's
watched.
Chris Evans, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Come on, Ginger Nut.
Yeah. Give me your ginger nut. Bitch.
Oh yeah, BBC Radio 2. Oh yeah. Oh fuck it, let's get fired. Then he works for Virgin Radio. Well, what's the chances of that?
Yeah.
Couldn't escape that news. Well, Darren, you owe me £14, by the way. Go. What's going on here? So, Randy has said we have a better chance of DDC showing up on the TDS than we see R-Truth on TV in the next 3 months. Well, I don't know about that, Randy. As long as Darren turns up next week, which would be right. That's good odds. Chris Evans is on the S-Bean list floating around. All right. He did well there, though, so respect. Okay, cool. Yeah, so R-Truth has been released from WWE. Is it a work or is it a shoot? Who knows? Time will tell. I think between the Teddy Bear and Randy Justin Zane, he's a very handsome Canadian man. We can see this go either way.
Yeah.
Isabella Davis says WWF. Not WWE.
I like that.
I like that, Isabella Davis. I think this is where Terry may actually fall in love with you.
Yeah.
And when he can get the tag taken off his leg, he will apply for that new passport and be in contact with you because he will probably want to marry you and have children.
Yeah, where's she live in America? Where's she from, England?
I don't know. Should I find out for you?
Okay.
It's quite all right. Hang on a minute. She's in Cameron, North Carolina, which is...
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, I need to get...
I'll take that all back. You're not... No, she's a bit too young. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't realise. Oh, God. Oh, mighty.
Oh, dear. I'm not Josh.
You're Josh. Proud.
Tommy.
Might be on the list. He's not Tommy. He's on. Maybe. If you were both wrestlers, would you be the ankle tag team? Interesting question, Ryan Potter. Because we were once wrestlers, weren't we? Once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew Green, Facebook follower of ours. He's a very handsome, lovely man. He was our referee. He used to help us win the matches. Screw them over like. Is that right? Is it? That's the way we're going with.
So.
Yeah. So that's yeah. Unfortunately, our wrestling career has come to an end due to. Well, I had a knee injury. What was yours again?
I needed a penis enlargement.
I thought there was more to it. Was it something to do with your rectum?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was.
Turnbuckle Webber's ass.
Yeah.
Never the same again.
Never the same again. No.
Josh took making lists very seriously. He did, if you look at it like that, Darren. To be fair, if we asked for a top 10, give us top 30. I hate to say it, but next TKO cut can be missed. Oh, I fucking hope it ain't, Rocco. We need to keep carrying Cross in there. Some men put their kids first. The rest is gravy. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, what are you on about?
What are you on about there, Darren?
What is gravy?
Josh puts kids first. No. Right, move on. Very quickly. Did you both? Right. Did you both have anything to do with the Sittingbourne or Doncaster wrestling shows? Sittingbourne, yes, because that's in Kent. That's not far from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there.
That was fucking long time ago now.
Yeah. Great times that was.
Do you remember when that fucking?
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, fucking hell, that was funny.
And that time where that match happened. Fucking hell.
It was that match. Was it in Sittingbourne?
Yeah. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, it was down there. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking fantastic times. Randy said he's got 4 kids. They are doing all right. Sometimes they take turns. Eat wrestling first, then kids. Fair enough. Of course, you bring up gravy because you're stuck in the kitchen. Darren is stuck in the kitchen, Randy. She's fucking... Come on! Get in that kitchen now! Make some food now! Damn it! That's what she does to Darren.
Fuck yeah.
Hashtag justice for Josh. Best not talk about that one anymore. Shut up, Darren.
It
It was a long time ago, okay? In the galaxy far, far away. All right, let's just check out Pro Wrestling World.
And plus, it wouldn't be that bad now anyway for Josh. Because at least now the person in question is probably 16.
Yeah,
I mean, this was 5 years ago.
Yeah, I get
At least
that.
she's 16. Yeah, she's 15 now. Well, yeah, along the same lines, Tommy.
I'm just going to help a follower of ours out because I would like to
Yeah.
because I'm a very handsome man. Reply.
Fucking hell.
Oh dear, what have I done there? Yes. Oh, hang on, guys.
Yeah, hang on a minute. This is quite. Yeah. Just doing that.
Hang on, guys. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had another. Remember when we were in Sittingbourne, and just before that match, you remember, don't you? When she says, "Well, I'll be your manager," and then she went the complete other way, and she ended up with Andrew.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
We were trying to do. Randy never turned. Not Randy. Andrew was supposed to. Where the fuck is that Andrew? And there's some other referee called Kyle or something.
Yeah.
Or Stanley, wasn't it?
Stanley Marvins.
Was that it? Yeah. I think he's dead now. Didn't he?
I would have thought so because
He was.
when we left in your VW transporter, we knocked them off his push bike. And we drove off and he wasn't moving, so I am assuming he probably is dead now.
These things happen.
Well, he shouldn't be on the fucking road on a push bike. That's
Poor
what
little-
pavements are there for.
Oh, poor little fella shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you should. Don't that,
You
you
didn't do
fella.
that. You're just a boy.
There you go. I'll go get a real jab. You bitch.
Randy says, "Sorry, didn't recognise you, Darren. You're not wearing the skirt." Prefer my women in the bedroom instead of the kitchen. Your wife's always in the fucking bedroom, Darren. You're wearing fucking pajamas. My wife don't get dressed. She wears pajamas all day. You're a villain, Darren. It upsets you, so you say want to be fair. He does. He does. He's crying for it, Randy. And who am I? No babyface or heel. Just true to myself.
I was true to myself this morning.
Oh, go on then. Why is this?
I allowed myself to watch X. Twitter. X.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about some triple X.
Well, that's what I was watching on X. Triple X.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wrestling Levine. Wow, how are you guys? That, I believe, is Isabella Davis. How are you doing, Isabella? Thank you very much. If you haven't, you know what to do. Subscribe to this wonderful YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic. Randy says to Tommy Gunn and Justin Zane versus Darren the Villain on his apron. Book it. That sounds like a fucking fantastic match.
It does, actually.
It does. What's his name? Ryan Potter says, many years ago in Sittingbourne was Rockstar Spurred, Martin Stone, and Zack Sabre. Alex Shane punched someone in the audience and got fired straight away. Yeah, I know the guy that got fired.
Mm-hmm.
You know him as well.
Yes.
Sam, that was another Sam, wasn't it?
Yeah, so obviously Alex Zane threw the punch.
Yep.
But he got told to backstage to get some heat, but it got out of hand.
Went a bit wrong. It went the other way, yeah.
Sam Lavis? Something like Sam Lavis or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't Sam McCoy, was it?
No.
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 I heard he's living in a tent these days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I might live in a tent. Oh, that'd be quite good.
Has it got, has it got Wi-Fi?
No, I just had a picture up where I got internet signal.
All right, so UFC Cage. What the fuck you want about, Darren? No, we're talking about WWE, you tit. Justin Zane is into Jesus now. Justin Zane Randy Charpentier, Draw Straws Raw, is one wonderful human being there, Tommy Gunn. So, yes, Isabella, we are talking about the current state of WWE. We're going to jump straight into it in just a second after I catch up with these comments. More of the Mary Guide, Tommy, but I have purchased 2,000 Team U Jesus figures. True story. He did mention this, didn't he? I swear, I think you did say this about. I'm sure he said something around it. Right, let me. I'm going to catch up on these comments one more time on Pro Wrestling. Fucking hell, this has gone insane. So Martin McBride. So, what local wrestling companies do you visit? Well, not anymore these days because they're all fucking shit.
Yeah.
UPW, I would highly recommend. That's here in the southwest of England. Not bad at all. Ultimate Pro Wrestling. It's the second version. The first version was owned by someone else, and they did have a training facility not far from us here in the Shire. But unfortunately, it went bust because it was run by moving on. As the headbangers would say, real men wear skirts. That's not wrong there, Josh. To be fair, that's not. Do you guys go to WCW Wembley shows? Yes, WCW Wembley shows.
Yeah.
No, not such a thing. Ryan Potter, did you guys go to the AEW Wembley shows? Yes, I went to both of them. They were both very, very good. Great shows. I went to local wrestling before. It's fun. It used to be fun around here. We were very supportive of another company called CSF. Unfortunately, the direction of that company is the same it has been for 3 years, and it's got boring.
Yeah, no direction.
No, it's not enough to bring us in anymore.
No.
DDC with the bank has said, praise Team U Jesus figured. Have we found faith this week? Do you know what, Darren? That is a fantastic question. We'll do it right now. We would like to thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for bringing us this Red Bull, this Fanta, this energy drink and water.
Yeah.
For show meat. Well done, Brendan. Good to see you. He's a bloody wonderful man, that Jesus Christ.
He's a clever man.
He is. Not only did he give us a day of... What did he give us?
Some bank holidays.
Day off Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's nice of him.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Chocolate eggs.
Yeah. He's done quite a lot for us.
Yeah, he's a lovely man. But he is also... he's turned a page in our... Shall I move on?
Yeah.
Time to move on. I told one to go home, and he said, "You don't even know where I live." That's fantastic, Isabella.
Yeah.
DDC with the bang. I know you found AEW again this week, Sam. So obviously changed in some sort of way. I watched Double or Nothing. AEW Double or Nothing last week, and I watched it, and it was a very, very, very good show. Was Dynamite any good, though? The beginning of Dynamite was fantastic. But was the rest of the show any good? Absolutely fucking not. What a joke. Right, guys and girls.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, tonight, the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World proudly bring to you this wonderful, fantastic episode, the current state of WWE. So, drop those comments below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more wrestling content. You know what to do. Tell your friends and family, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your trans friends.
No, don't fucking tell them.
No, don't tell them. Don't tell your vegan friends. Just tell everyone else all about the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World. And all of our other buddies in the banner below. You got Huge Pop Radio with Donnie De Silva and former WWE referee Jimmy Corderas.
Yeah.
What a wonderful, wonderful pair of human beings. As well as two others, which are also Canadian, Randy and Eric from Draw Straws Raw.
There the guys.
Follow, like, subscribe, and share the love for those bunch of handsome mother truckers from Canada. They are wonderful. And, of course, Umi Mashups. Like him on YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah.
As well as TikTok. I need to update that banner below because don't forget Wrestling Life with Ben Ville as well. He has got some really good content out there right now. He is a very good friend of mine and he is blowing it out. His YouTube channel is growing from strength to strength, talking to all these wonderful legends in the pro wrestling world, writing this wonderful book with Mark Miro. He has done good. Good for Ben. Give him some support, like and subscribe his page. As well, go... Oh, God, I don't know how I'm reeling this off the tongue. I have no idea how I'm doing it.
I don't really know how.
But it's working. So as well, if you're on Facebook, go on the Pro Wrestling World page and follow that page and like it. 396,000 subscribers on there right now. Keep it up and get those guys onto our YouTube channel. That would be even better. Keep our YouTube channel alive. Like the page, follow and subscribe, and makes our lives wonderful and happy.
Yeah.
Moving on.
What he said.
Everything I just said, and what Darren would have said if he was here, but no, he's playing.
Yeah, and fuck you, Ric Flair.
Yeah, fuck you, Ric Flair, talking about our friend Jim Ross about that. You stupid white-haired mother trucker, limousine riding, jet flying, ass licking, stupid twat, motherfuckers. Fuck you, Ric Flair. You do not talk about our friend Jim Ross like that again, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, fuck off.
Fuck you, Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel pretty good.
Yeah, that was needed.
I need some water after that. I thought that was quite a good little promo. You enjoying that?
Mm.
Let me see if I can get the bottle through the door. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, not bad. Right then, guys. So, I'm gonna quickly do these comments one more time before we jump onto the main topic, because tonight is gonna be a big episode.
Yeah.
We do not know how long we're gonna be here. It's gonna be a great one. It's gonna be good. We apologize if we do have a technical issue. I think, fingers crossed, we're all good.
Yeah.
The worst thing that's gonna happen is the microphones might just cut out, but we know what it is, and it's nothing to do with our equipment. Nothing to do with our equipment. It's all down to our provider, StreamYard. They need to sort their shit
All that
out.
fridge.
I beg your pardon,
The fridge.
the refrigerator. Leo, his name is. He's a right bitch. Ric Flair can do the helicopter. Ric Flair is just a bellend, I doubt. With Cody, for example, maybe depends on how it's done. Ospreay could be interesting with Triple H in the future when he finally gets out of there. Don't think he's going anywhere, DDC. Will Ospreay and AEW, that's a long thing. That's going to happen for a long time. Right. So,
Yeah.
there's one more thing I want to quickly cover before we crack on with this very, very, very interesting episode. Is hopefully at some point tonight, our friend Jimmy Corderas, former WWE referee, who has just appeared on TNA Wrestling as a special guest referee, which was great to see Jimmy back in the black and white striped shirt.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing that again at some point. But we are hoping at some point later on, Tommy will, not Tommy, I've just seen your name, Jimmy will drop in on the comments and we'll say hello to him. And at that point, I'd like to talk about the referee situation in WWE, because tonight is all about the current state at WWE, and there is only one person who has that right, that real proper right to talk about that particular topic. So some point later on, which we'll talk about it. So, I mean, let's just dive straight into this. So, about 2 years ago, WWE, Vince McMahon sold WWE to the Endeavor Group, which then formed a new group called the TKO. Now, this all happened in 2023, and to start off with, we were like, holy shit, this could be the end of our fucking lives.
Yeah.
Around WrestleMania 39 time, we were like, yeah, this is worrying, this isn't good. And it was scary. It was a scary time, but it turned out okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
After WrestleMania 39, come July, Vince McMahon was removed from the board due to the allegations against him, which are still ongoing now after 2 years with the Janelle Grant thing, which, yeah, we don't need to talk about that. Everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah.
And then from July of 2022, Triple H took over the creative role, the creative content of WWE, which, to be fair, has really paid off up to a certain point. But that's another part of the topic for tonight. But going forward to where we are in 2025, did you feel like last year in 2024 that was a good year? Where we were as a company in WWE? Going into WrestleMania 40, I'd say.
Yeah, to a degree.
From the I always thought from the acquisition, from just the day after WrestleMania 39, going into WrestleMania 40, it was such a good time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, to a degree. To a degree.
Don't get me wrong, there were some pros and cons.
Yeah.
I'm trying to eliminate this part of the topic. I'm trying to eliminate the complete creative direction. I'm just thinking it as a company as a whole.
Yeah.
I thought it was looking good all the time. Everything was just getting that little bit better, a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I was happy.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of like WrestleMania 40 going into that. It felt very special, that Mania. To obviously what we had this year. Didn't feel that special.
It felt lazy.
Yeah.
It felt over marketed, like too many sponsorships, too many advertisements, too much, money making. Then, as a wrestling company as a whole, and what we got out of last year's WrestleMania into this year's.
Yeah.
I want to bring this comment up because this is quite good. So Randy has said, Coach only. This is Jonathan Coachman. Overheard his interest in purchasing. There is no way he could afford WWE now. If I were Vince, I would start another promotion, but no TV would touch him. Yeah, I can go with that. Brendan, has anyone seen my cousin lately? Who's your cousin, Brendan? I'm sorry, I haven't seen him. Unless your cousin's DDC. Something about weight loss.
No, yeah.
No, man. So yeah, here's my take on this. This is my take. I'd love to hear your view, and obviously everyone else is watching. Drop those comments and let us know what you think as well. So like, what's happening with the Pretty Deadly in WWE? I have no idea, Martin. Not really sure. They weren't very good anyway. It's just, sorry guys, so many comments. I think I want to, yeah, we know about that, Andrew. I know, Andrew. We all want to see that again, but it's hung up there. I think that's probably the best place for it to stay right now. So, as a whole, WWE, as a whole, we have got this big company that owns it. And the idea of Endeavor owning WWE was to push it more out there to bring in the revenue, right?
Yeah.
Have they done that? Yes.
Yeah.
Has it overexceeded our expectations? Not at all. But have they the marketing has worked like immensely, because look at these ticket prices. Look at what they're charging for merchandise. Look at what they're like shareholders and stuff that's beyond stuff I even understand, you know?
Yeah.
The money that's surrounded around this WWE umbrella, this huge web of WWE, is absolutely ginormous, untouchable.
Yeah.
But I just feel like now, compared to where we were last year at WrestleMania 40, I felt we were in this cozy period. And to be fair, I almost felt like we were in this nice little period coming out of WrestleMania 40, going into the rest of 2024, because I really enjoyed last year's WWE. Like, creative wise, I enjoyed it. Even as a company, I was like, fucking love WWE. It's great. This is great. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
But it definitely seems like this year they've been really... There's a lot has changed. The concept's changed. The direction of the company's changed. As in creative, music, again, marketing, advertisements, sponsorships. You know, the layout, oh god, there's loads of different things you could cover this. So, how do we go with it? So, what's your take on this whole? The Endeavor side, the TKO Group owning WWE, and where we are now, 2 years later.
I think I ain't got a real massive issue with it. As we just spoke about, I feel like 2024 was a solid year. I thought it was a good year. And it's just kind of like they got what they want, and now they're just raking in as much money as they possibly can. Now that's how it kind of comes across, you know. Do you know what though? I felt like Royal Rumble was better this year to last year.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
I've kind of noticed it since Mania 41. I just ain't felt. I haven't enjoyed it since then. Is it because they were TKO and that? I don't think so, because we know they can deliver because they did last year.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's so much them. It's so much more. Don't know, the booking. A lot of this is booking.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Let's not pretend like anything before TKO took over it was good. So it fucking wasn't. Vince's last. I mean, the last time I saw a really, really good year in WWE that I kind of enjoyed was probably 2006. All the other years from like there, it was okay, but it was just okay.
It's a weird one. I quite like
a solid year.
A solid year.
I thought 2006 when they did the second one night only. I thought the Mania was pretty decent in Chicago. The Rumble, I mean, Rey Mysterio winning, but I was okay with that. I'm a big Rey fan. I thought the whole year was okay, you know?
Yeah. I can think of a better year though.
What, afterwards?
No, 2008 wasn't bad. 2008 take that. 2007, I mean. 2008 was the shits.
See, 2007 was too much built across like the Great Khali for me. No, I just fucked that.
Yeah, fair. I get that.
But I mean, like 2006 was my last favorite solid year. That's when I enjoyed the whole year.
I can remember 2006 very well, and I enjoyed that year as well.
Yeah.
It was a good year.
But again, don't get me wrong. There was good parts of every year.
Mm-hmm.
And there always will be. There'll be good parts of this year. I thought the first quarter of this year, from Netflix debut to WrestleMania, I thought it was okay-ish. I thought it was okay.
I enjoyed the build to WrestleMania 41. But as a WrestleMania, I just didn't enjoy it. There was definitely elements of WrestleMania. JD Network, we need Vince back. TKO care too much about money. Thank you, JD Network. That's definitely part of the topic we're talking about right now. Please, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I would do the same for you, my friend. Thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers,
for commenting.
buddy.
That's great.
Thank you.
So yeah, I see where you're coming from. I really do. But JD Network, you know, the hashtag is starting to trend already.
Yeah.
In the last couple of days, like, it's really starting to blow up with this Endeavor thing and the TKO Group. And it was maybe a month or so ago where Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, ended up breaking kayfabe hugely. And I don't think that helped matters at all, because, again, I don't know whether that's a creative thing or it's just he wasn't going to be there. Who knows? But, like, the idea of how the John Cena heel turn worked, The Rock should have been there. Where the fuck is he now? We still haven't seen him. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
But that's a creative thing. You know, we'll get to that topic in a minute. But
yeah,
a company as a whole, I feel right now as a whole, I feel like they're grabbing, they're squeezing every fucking fan by the balls to have that experience, and we shouldn't have that. We shouldn't have to have that. You know, in certain countries like Clash in Paris, it's not a bad price for you to get tickets because it's in a different currency. But you know, especially for everyone in the States, they are being rinsed. They're having their balls and boobs rinsed dry just so they can experience that, have a WWE experience. Like for you and I and Umi Mashups when we went to Monday Night Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
At the O2 Arena,
mm-hmm.
We were quite lucky. We were very lucky for what we paid for them, but they couldn't sell the tickets. Like, they were expecting to go like that, and they didn't go.
No.
But, you know, we got friends of ours that were front row and they spent thousands just having that experience.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. You know, people are paying over £10,000 for a front row seat to watch a WWE event. House shows, right? House shows that they were doing last year, they was averaging $6,000 to $7,000 for a front row seat on a house show. Like, what the actual fuck is going on? You know, it shouldn't be like that.
No.
You know, let people have that experience to do it, because there's some people out there that, you know, you and I'd love to experience a front row WWE event. 20 years ago, there was a likelihood that could have happened.
Yeah, even less than that. Like,
Well, yeah.
2019, when we went to the Bick in Bournemouth. I mean, we had really good seats, and they were like 70 quid a ticket.
This is the thing. You would never do that now.
No, not a chance now. But yeah, I mean, TKO's, yeah, all about the money on that respect.
JD Network says WWE should have sold to Disney. They would have had a chance. I got to attend shows before and after TKO takeover, and the show before felt much better. I snuck into near front row at the O2. Oh, JD Network, are you here in the UK then, are you? Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Yeah, hit us up. That'll be cool. And as well, JD Network, if you want Instagram,
Yeah.
I'll just get him to. That's my Instagram. Sam Watts Wrestling. Check me out, buddy. Little follow would be.
I think he's made quite a good few points there.
Yeah, no, very good points.
About Vince there.
Oh, that's very, very true, JD. Vince cared about families and everyone being able to afford. 100%. TKO is about profit. Yeah. So where are you two here in the UK, JD? We'd love to know. We are in the southwest of England. We're in North Dorset. We're like 20 miles away from those bunch of fucking rocks of Stonehenge. You're in London. Oh, okay. Not bad, mate. Love a bit of L.
Yeah, we were down there a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's cool. I love London. our other co-host, DDC with a bang, he's scared of London. He's like, oh, I don't like London. Oh, the tube. Oh, I get scared.
Yeah.
London is fucking cool. As long as you go in the right places. So, anyway, you've come up with some really good points there, JD Network. Very good points. And, yeah, I feel like, because we're naturally moving into the money side of this topic now, really, where it's become it's very much money grabbing. It's all about money. That's it. You know,
they're looking at they're just gone in with their business head on.
That's right. Yeah,
which I get. I mean, I do get it. If they could sell, a front row ticket for $50,000 and they sell them, like why wouldn't they? In that respect,
if you put a business head on and you don't give a fuck about anyone else, you are going to, if you can sell that for $50,000, you'll get $50,000 for it.
Yeah, and if they can do that 20, 30 times for $50,000, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
So I get where they're coming from. I just don't feel like they love the wrestling.
Yeah.
Like Vince did. That's the thing.
Cheers, JD. Much appreciated, mate.
Thank you,
Not scared, just rather not be there. Oh, shut up, Darren, you liar. Right, I got a lot of comments to catch up on here on Pro Wrestling World. Just give me a second just to keep everyone else happy. Martin McBride said, could have... Josh Cudlip. Vince could get on Amazon Prime. Yes, I did hear something like that earlier on. Maybe WWE is becoming too expensive for tickets. Martin McBride, yeah. 2009 was a very good year, Terry. Josh is saying 2009 was a good year. I thought it was terrible. There's no story, no reason to give a shit in the match results anymore. That's a very good point, Martin, when it comes to creative. We'll get to that one. I don't want to see Vince back. He's out of touch. Yeah, I agree. He's never It's never a good sign when you have to take mortgage out to watch an event. And this is the thing, right? I know people that have had to take out huge loans just to have a WWE experience. Would have never have had to have done that before.
Yeah, like we probably would have to if we get a WrestleMania.
I have to get a loan.
Yeah, I would have to go get a loan off your mum and dad.
I'm sure my mum and dad would be.
You could lend me some 10 grand, could you, so we go to WrestleMania?
Dad's gonna be like, you fucking what? You stupid fucking boys. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think ticket prices are so expensive. I'd love to go and watch WWE live events show in the UK. Yeah. Yeah, very good points on Pro Wrestling World. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, but can I just say, like, I mean, I don't know who said that, but the UK, right? So as of right now, what's the date? June the 1st.
Yeah.
So it's June the 1st, 2025. We all know we're getting a UK event here next year. So you got a good 6 or 7 months now, minimum, if not longer, just to put some money back each month, and then you can go. I mean, the UK shows, again, like even the Europe shows, they're not that, I don't think they're that badly priced. Not in Europe.
They're not terrible, but obviously those...
about 200 and, I think, £230 for Clash and a Raw SmackDown with it, a combi.
Yeah, they were nosebleed seats though, weren't they?
Yeah, maybe for that one.
Yeah.
But like the Clash at Scotland, that was only like 20-odd thousand in the arena. So it's probably not a bad seat.
No.
But I don't know.
Very interesting. My goodness me. Comments have gone wild here tonight, guys. I'll do my best. I will do my best.
I think we just need to go up slightly because we got someone new joining us.
Let's have a look here. Oh, Chris.
Yeah, he sent a longer message a bit further up.
Hello, Chris. Thank you very much for commenting, my friend. It's very kind of you. I'm going to do my best to try and...
That's it there. This one there.
Right. So, hello, Chris. Thank you very much for joining. That's very kind of you.
Chris.
I'm a new listener, and I'm old school wrestling like Mid-South Wrestling UWF and World Class Championship Wrestling and Jim Crockett Promotions, NWA of the 1980s. I miss those days. Hey, Chris. Love that type of stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you ever so much for the love and support and for tuning into the TDS Wrestling Show, Pro Wrestling World.
Yeah. We don't really cover any of that stuff here, Chris, because we don't really know too much about that stuff.
It's only a matter of time, though.
But yeah, again, we listen to you guys, so if you know of any shows that's on YouTube, we'll watch it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Thank you very much, Chris. That's very good.
Yeah.
So we've got lots going on here. I hope Vince can start his own company again, and with some loyal like Brock and making his own stars from. I don't know about that.
The thing is, GD Network again. Like I see this stuff on Vince all the time, starting his own promotion, but he has still quite big shares in WWE. Vince is the highest shareholder in WWE. Like. He's got more shares than what The Rock and all them lot have combined.
Yeah. And by the way, sorry, GD Network. I kept saying JD Network. No idea why. GD. I love the old WWF 1980s and 1990s. Why can't it go back to the old days? Oh God, Chris.
Do you know why, Chris? Because social media has killed wrestling.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue. Bring back Donk the Clown. 100%. 100%.
Rubes Hiles.
A lovely name.
Lovely name. Rubes, have you subscribed before?
A lovely photo as well.
Lovely photo. Very beautiful. Have we seen Rubes before?
I feel like I know and heard of the name, but if not, it's lovely for you to join us. Really appreciate that. Let's get to your question, shall we?
Who's winning Money in the Bank?
Yeah, so I sent you that photo the other day. So there was an Easter egg floating around on SmackDown with a picture of like John Cena with the title with LA Knight grabbing him in a chokehold, and it was on the side of a truck. WWE does that quite a bit. So at first I thought Seth Rollins would win the Money in the Bank, but now I'm thinking about it, it's too predictable. So I can see LA Knight winning it, and they keep going on about how it's his third year, and so yeah, I'm finding myself going with LA Knight this year. Women-wise, I don't really know. I can see someone like...
I fucking hope it ain't Jade Cargill. Oh, wait, she didn't win. Did she win?
No, she fucking lost.
Oh, sorry then.
I see one of the new NXT girl call-ups winning it.
Chris said, I was not happy with AEW getting a new TV deal last year with Warner Brothers. Okay. Makes no odds to me personally. So GD Network, CM Punk gonna win Money in the Bank, become the only 3-time winner. We shall see. We shall see. Brendan says, what did you guys think of Invader 3 stabbing Bruiser Brody?
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it's not good. Darren says Alexa Bliss. Cool. Right. Let's move on with the current topic. So to conclude this section, this part of the topic, when it comes to the Endeavor TKO Group, it's very much money orientated. If they can sell something from what they were selling for 500 and they can get 50,000,
Yeah.
if they can sell it, they're going to do it.
And they're doing it.
And now the trend has started. It's never going to break.
No.
Not unless something drastic happened.
Yeah.
It's the only way. Right, let's move on to theme songs.
Oh, shit.
Music.
Yeah.
Certain artists that are being used within WWE right now. Now, this has been a topic for quite some time now.
Yeah.
Now, here's a great example. So, Monday Night Raw debuted on Netflix this January, on the 6th of January this year. And Travis Scott became the official artist to produce the theme song to Monday Night Raw 4x4, which then led to him having the main theme song for WrestleMania 41 themed.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing choosing piece of fucking shit music like this?
Yeah. Yeah. They're obviously hitting that younger audience, aren't they?
And do you know what? I think you're right. I don't think you're right. I know you're right because...
The younger audience likes that style of music.
Yeah.
You gotta think, right? Like, you go back to like late 90s, early 2000s. The most popular artists around that time was the likes of like Limp Bizkit, Kid Rock, like a lot of these names. And WWE was using them.
Yeah.
And that appealed more for people of our age groups up to 25. You know, you got to think we're more close. Us personally, we're more closer to 40 than what we are 30.
Sadly.
So back in the year 2001, I bet a lot of people closer to the age of 40 wasn't jamming to My Way Limp Bizkit like a 15-year-old would. And I think it's an age thing mainly. They're appealing more to that younger generation. And I think that's why Travis Scott and people like him, Bad Bunny, they're very popular. I don't know why. Their music sucks.
So, yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm old. I don't know.
But Camden, you have come up with a very good point that rock music is a far better suit for wrestling. And I 100% agree. But it's, as a former musician myself, right? I have noticed it's a big change in the last 5 years for music. It's not the same, and I feel like WWE is grabbing onto this new vibe, this new trend in what music is now. I used to be in a rock band, and I used to tour. I wouldn't say tour. I would gig around this area, and further on, and even now, the band, my old band, is still going. They can't get the gigs like we used to get because music is changing.
Yeah, 100%.
It's all about getting a DJ in and wrapping stuff up and having all these beats and stuff. People get more of a kick out of, well, the younger generation, the kids that are born like from 2008 onwards.
Yeah.
It's all about this type of music, like Travis Scott, like Bad Bunny, like Ariana Grande.
So
or
this is
whatever.
Mashups
Yeah.
age.
Yeah.
And he likes quite a lot of Travis Scott stuff.
Really?
Yeah, but can I just say, right?
Yeah.
And this does really annoy me a lot, that this modern day music gives rap a bad name. This is not fucking rap.
I love old school 90s rap.
Yeah. Like, rap just gets a bad name now because of the likes of people like Drake and all them. Like, it's not rap. It's shit.
Outlaw 559, thank you very much for joining the show. Not sure if we've seen you before, but hey, subscribe, buddy. That would be fantastic. WWE can do without crappy rappers. Why in the hell do they release R-Truth? First of all, I'm going to answer that question very briefly. R-Truth, is it a shoot or is it a work? We don't know. Either way, I still don't think it's very good. And the other part of your question is, yeah, the music is, which is the topic we're currently talking about, is the theme songs, is a fucking joke, man.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and keep up with these comments, guys, because my God, it's mental. Absolutely mental. I hope that NWA gets a TV deal. I'd like to see that, Chris. To be fair, I'd like to see that. Bring back James Brown.
Yeah.
Everyone's attention span is getting shorter and shorter, so I think everything is conforming to that with the speed of matches and adverts.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. GD Network has come up with a good point. I don't mind.
Yeah, he's a very clever man.
Yeah, I like you. I like you, GD. Chris has said, I feel WWE and AEW are spitting in the face of the legends that paved the way of them. Okay.
I get that.
Yeah, I do.
I think he's going on more about the facts of them not selling moves and etc.
Yeah. There's such a bigger picture to that context of what you're saying there.
Yeah.
Camden has said, hey, that's a good point. It's basically computer-generated music with auto-tune.
Yeah.
I agree. Michael, how you doing, Michael? Good to see you.
MJL.
I agree 1,000%, Tezzy, but unfortunately this is where we are at now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. Rap music fits with NBA and WNBA. So, acknowledge
Fuck
our
yeah.
tribal chief ringside rock, Sean McFeet, you handsome man. Stick your wands to the sky for our tribal chief ringside rock.
He is the man.
He is the fucking man. Love you, Sean, mate.
Sean, we just gone past this. Just real quickly. We were just talking about ticket prices for shows and all that. Like, did you ever used to buy tickets when McMahon was running the ship to the price of tickets now? Like, how much they've changed over the course of a few years?
That's a very fantastic question.
Just face it, Rubes. You don't look very old though. I don't think you're in our age group. If you are, I am 5'9", overweight, and I am 37, and I am single, and I am ready to mingle.
Bear with.
Yeah, just bear with a minute. Sorry about that.
My eyesight's terrible. I haven't.
You fucking what?
Anyway, right. I had to just check something. Right, here we go. You can see in the comments, guys. Here we go. So our friend Sean has been at WrestleMania 40, ringside front row experience, and you can see from here. Yes, $1,500 front row 7 years ago for WrestleMania, first 3 rows. Last year, $25,000. There you go, guys.
Wow.
That is, you would see Sean, if you're watching WrestleMania 40, where Cody Rhodes is pinning Roman Reigns. I'd never forget this, Sean. Cody is pinning Roman Reigns, and Sean's there going, no, this can't be happening, no. What, dude? And you just see Sean go, fuck. And that is worth 25 grand, in my view, to have that experience, to see that huge moment happen. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it, but there you go, guys. There you fucking go. From the man himself who's been front row at WrestleMania 40. Sean, thank you so much for that. That's great.
What's that? What Tommy Gunn said there?
Tommy, man or women rooms? We're not going to name yet. I'm 37, nearly 38. Well, there you go. It's only made your time. For a while, WWE had. See, to be honest, right, this is a great question for Sean, because Sean, Ringside Rock, has. Hang on a minute. Who's this? Andrew Green. Hang on. I love to. Oh, Andrew. Right, because Sean has heavily invested in the WWE product. Like, Sean, what's your views on WWE right now, the way things are going? Because you didn't go to WrestleMania 41 because of the monumental ticket prices. So, what is this? Why is this?
Yeah.
Catfish. We don't do that. God, comments are going fucking crazy here, guys. GD, for a while, WWE had been out of the eyes of the mainstream media. Now they are back in it. They are using this as an opportunity to make new fans and generate more money since the Netflix deal. So that's the other thing, right? We can easily move on to the next Netflix deal at some point, but we're currently actually on theme songs, so we'll definitely get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Outlaw has said, love the DX shirt, just subscribed. Oh, thank you, Outlaw. That's fantastic.
Thank you, Outlaw.
This is a very, very limited edition D Generation X DX Army shirt. Probably see what's on the back as well.
So was that from the 2009 run?
2009 run. I've had this shirt since 2009.
Oh, fucking hell.
When I bought it, I didn't realise it was so big on me.
Yeah.
But over the years, I've bulked out and it now finally fits.
That's bloody fantastic.
So Outlaw 559 has said, love. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Oh, $700 for nosebleeds for SmackDown. What?
For 4 tickets.
4 tickets. That's not too bad.
No.
But that's in California, so it's going to be...
Yeah.
Michael has said, inflation strikes again. That's a ticket tariff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God, there are so many comments. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to do my best here. My absolute best. Morale? Where is Morale? No, I have no idea. YouTube probably thought it was a bot. And I think he has gone, to be fair. So, I've lost the bloody... Can you see where we were at? Merch prices. We will get to that. Oh, well, merch prices, they're still expensive. They are still very expensive. Just give me a sec, guys. There's so many comments.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments. Wow.
And my mum and dad. You behave there, Brendan, and we know what you're like. Bret Hart glasses with £15. What would they be now for a show? £100? Very true, Tommy.
Yeah, it probably would.
Ringside Rock. Yeah, there we go. There's Sean. Think it lost its way when the Great One came back and then left before WrestleMania 41. Quite lame. Very confusing with his involvement. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, I think that's a strange one for sure.
Yeah.
Camden. Right. Theme songs. This is all part of what the current topic is. Theme songs are woeful right now. Have been close to be a decade. Too many people have generic job of music. Finn Balor at the Royal Rumble sums it up. No one had a clue who it was about to come out. Oh, that was not just Finn. That happened to a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, these comments are fucking crazy. Right, here's a good one. So, Sean has said, so I'm front row and center for Paris, $14,000. $14,000.
Wow.
For fuck's sake.
Wow.
For fuck's sake, Sean. Well, that's better than WrestleMania 41.
I feel like don't get me wrong, 14,000's ridiculous, Sean. But
Is that just you on your own though, Sean? Or are you taking Holly with you?
I feel like you're going to get a very, very good show and a good audience.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is going to be fucking insane. Do you know what? Like, I feel like the Paris show is the one I'm looking forward to the most this year. Really looking forward to this.
Holzer's going to have a great time there, Sean, for sure. So $14,000 for two. So that's $7,500 each. Yeah.
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 GD Network likes what you've done with The Office.
Do you? This is the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World HQ. Well, there's more than one Pro Wrestling World HQ, by the way. There's a Pro Wrestling World HQ in Kentucky. I think there's one in Detroit. Oh, fuck me, $14,000 each. Wow. That's 28 grand.
Have you got any jobs going, Sean?
Sean, what the?
Like, can I just like come work for you?
Yeah, open up a branch down here in Dorset, and whatever you want us to do, we'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, flip burgers, whatever, Sean. Whatever you do, I don't know what you do. But you got any jobs?
Yeah, we need to do something with our lives. For fuck's sake.
Yeah. We don't
well, I was gonna say he's gonna be broke before we know it, isn't he, Michael? He's fucking spending money like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you've only got one chance in life, guys. This goes to anyone. If you want to fucking do something, just do it. Because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Just make the most of it. Just do it.
Sean, as far as my understanding, Sean busts his ass.
Oh, we love you too, Sean.
Do you know what? I would be the same, though. If I would be the same as Ringside Rock, Sean, I would be the same. If, obviously, like, you know, he's got a very good job, pays well. And I feel like if I was bringing in that sort of money, I'd be front row for WrestleMania. 50K, fuck it. I'm there.
Right, yeah.
I'm there. Like, it's just money.
Yeah.
It's just money.
You can't take money to the grave, so fucking spend it.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen Cody beat Roman WrestleMania 40. I feel like, yeah, what a memory.
Darren, this is how I get out of retail. You had an opportunity, DDC, with the bang to go and be a postman, but no, I want to stay in fucking retail. You would have earned more money and more flexibility in your life if you were a postman. Postman DDC with a bang. Imagine that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We'll even buy you a black and white cat if it made you feel a bit better, DDC.
Yeah, or just take your dog with you. You can walk the fucker at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, have that, Darren.
Yeah, have that, Darren.
Oh, dear. Right. So we're currently talking about the theme songs.
Yeah, theme songs. Now, I feel like we're kind of a bit different on this one.
I feel like what we're getting out of for the shows, I tell you what was a good theme was what we got out of No Way Out. Elimination Chamber. That was a good theme.
Apart from Mania, I've liked all the pay-per-view themes this year.
It hasn't been bad.
Even the one at Backlash, Royal Rumble, Chamber. Yeah, I quite like them. Yeah.
Yeah, Darren, you missed the boat there because Leanne ended up getting the job, didn't she? Imagine the woman postman DDC. Well, Leanne's a lovely girl, actually. She's cool. Right, so, yeah, with the theme song, like the generic theme songs where there's no reaction, you don't know who the fuck it is.
Yeah.
So Finn Balor, the Royal Rumble last year, I think, was a worse example than this year.
Yeah, I feel, that's true.
Yeah. I feel like they've got it depending on the superstar. I'm going to give you some... Oh, Ferris Wrestling. Hey, guys, I don't know where will R-Truth go. I'm going to quickly just reply to that because we have not seen you before. Thank you very much for commenting. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and that'll be fantastic. Fridge again. Yeah, hang on. It's that motherfucking refrigerator. Just cut us off again. Right, there we go. Is that better? So, sorry about that. Yeah, is it Ferris? Perhiris Wrestling? Yes, please subscribe. That'll be fantastic. I don't know where is it R-Truth? You can take it or leave it. Is it a shoot or is it a work? We don't know. Best pay-per-view theme of all time?
Oh, WrestleMania 17.
My Way. Limp
My
Bizkit.
Way, yeah.
Yeah. Gonna do things my way or the highway.
I also like Easy Lover by Phil Collins.
That's WrestleMania 8, isn't it?
That's WrestleMania 1.
WrestleMania 1, yeah.
And I also like Linda McMahon's theme song, they used for WrestleMania.
Yeah. Do 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 do.
Pump it up, pump it up.
Oh ho!
Poster is
WrestleMania.
I am the British Bulldog. You're going down.
So,
love it.
theme songs. How long before there's enough backlash against Death Rebel?
I think it already is.
Yeah. Yeah, Evanescence ones were cool, Camden. Yeah, so when it comes to theme songs, Matthew Rodriguez, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. How excited were you when AEW used bodies on the floor in an Anarchy Arena?
Yeah.
I watched AEW Double or Nothing. It was fantastic, but look at the bigger picture. Let the bodies hit the floor when they're doing the Owen Hart Memorial tribute, the Owen Hart tournament on the same night. Look at the bigger picture. That's my only criticism. Camden, that's a great shout. It was cool. I did enjoy it, but anyway, moving on with Death Rebel and the theme songs they're using for the superstars. They're shit. They are shit. But there are a few superstars where it kind of works, and I'm going to give you two examples.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah.
That drum beat. And you know who it is straight away. Okay?
Yeah.
Number 2, Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
You get the sirens.
Yeah.
You know who it is, right?
Yeah.
Finn Balor.
I like it.
You like Finn Balor's theme song?
I do, yeah, I prefer it.
I like it, but we don't know who it is. It doesn't have that.
It's just a slow down version.
Yeah. But like his original theme had that initial thing at the start where you knew who it was.
Yeah.
We don't get that now.
Nah.
Look what they had with Carlito.
Oh, that's shit. That's just shit.
A spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. Everyone knows who it is.
Yeah.
Road Dogg. Oh, you didn't know? Woo! The crowd go wild. The Rock. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Steve Austin, The Glass Breaks.
Yeah, I think the intro to a song is very important.
Very important. And I feel like WWE right now, when it comes to that, they're not in with it to get that right feel. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, of course you're going to get it. Roman Reigns, of course you're going to get it. Like the big stars, they're going to get it. But there's so many of those other superstars, like another 100 wrestlers that haven't got that strong impact start to their theme. You ain't got a clue who the fuck it is.
No.
And I feel like that's where they're severely lacking, massively. My God, these comments are fucking wild. Skill and luck. There was a rumor that R-Truth was just released by WWE. Is that true? We don't know skill or luck, but thank you very much for commenting. If you haven't, please do subscribe. That would be fantastic. We'd do the same for you as well, my friend.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's a shoot or work. Who knows? Skill or luck.
I do like a lot of the theme songs.
I know you do, don't you?
I think they're good.
Yeah.
There's some shit, but I prefer the Street Profits song now. I think that's better than what we had. They look so... I mean, you haven't watched it, but they look so badass on SmackDown. Like how they appear in the song and blowing the smoke out, and it looked good. Jacob Fatu's theme song. It's badass.
Yeah.
It's
but
good.
What's the difference, right? What's the difference? It's the start of the song. It's the start of the song. If you're just gonna... Right. So when I was in the band and I play something, right, we wouldn't just start a song with a... You'd be like, what the fuck is this? And that's more or less what you're getting. You're just getting this filtered mix of instruments chucked in at the start where... Who's this? Who is this? Like...
Right.
Hit right, and the difference is 20 years ago we would hear a theme song, we would know exactly who that person is. Nowadays, you would hear it, who's that, and then you wait for them to come out. Oh, right, that's who it is, and that is where you're like, whoa, okay, this is where the problem is. Do you see my point?
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's that intro.
The intro to a song.
For example, I'll tell you one that's got a real recognisable intro, but the song is shit. In WWE right now, and that's like the LWO. Their intro is legendary.
Yeah.
But the song's shit.
It is, yeah. because it's Viva la Raza.
Yeah, very, very.
Very ironic.
Yeah.
And iconic to Eddie Guerrero, you know? Chris
Yeah.
Leclerc, happy birthday, Chris Leclerc.
I get what you
Yep.
mean. I feel like, yeah, I've never looked at it like this. I don't, yeah. Yeah, you kind of got me there. I think maybe it's a case of some of the songs ain't bad. It's just they need that intro to be like, oh, yeah.
That's all it is.
Austin Theory's got a good intro. Grayson Waller, again's got a good intro. When that music starts, A-Town down, you know that's Austin Theory. Yeah.
There is definitely some good ones. The Jey Uso one, it's over. It's just me, Us. You know that one. Main event, Jey Uso. Woohoo! It works.
Yeah.
Great intro to.
I like all three of the Usos theme songs.
Yeah, and they all work.
Yeah.
Solo, yes, it's a pure Death Rebel song,
That
but
is fucking cool, though.
it works. It's fucking good, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
You know who it is straight away, second it starts.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, as a musician myself, I know how you want to start a song. You don't just want to fade your way into another song
Yeah.
like WCW used to do years ago, but at least their fucking theme songs worked.
can you think of any songs like in the Attitude Era where there was no intro and it just went into a song? But I'm really struggling to find any.
So, Crash Holly, or Hardcore Holly's theme, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like that didn't have the best, but Hardcore Holly changed it up.
Yeah.
Where we had that. How'd you like me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that worked. Oh, I wish I could have plugged in some theme songs right now.
Yeah.
Here's another great example, right? When you start a show, when WWE start Monday Night Raw, to me, my favorite Raw intro of all time is from the Ruthless Aggression era. Move to the music. That one, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That video package when they start the show is fucking perfect.
Yeah. That is a very good one.
Yeah.
I like To Be Loved as well.
That's
Papa
by
Roach.
Papa Roach. Yeah, that's okay, yeah.
But, yeah. I really like the original, the sirens. They're like, do.
Yeah, from the early 90s. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And I also like Thorn in the Eye as well.
Oh, what, from the Attitude Era?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
That made me want to go punch a hole in the sun.
Yeah.
Made me very angry, that theme song.
But those first 3 or 4 theme songs for Monday Night Raw were
Yeah.
very, very good to start the show. Now we just get this boom.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? Nickelback theme. Nickelback was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was okay with a Nickelback. I just thought it kind of went to shits after then, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I can remember last time Raw had a theme song.
I didn't mind Animals by Shine Down. That was okay. That was like 2016 when they revamped it all after when they restarted the brand split in 2016.
I checked out at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't really liked any of the main shows for a long time, their theme songs. Shit.
Yeah, they really need to. Yeah, Tommy, you've just said something really interesting there. Punchy rhythms, and that is punchy impact intro. That's all what it comes down to when it comes to theme songs. There is so much that they could do, but they just ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Even like WWE superstars have complained about their own theme songs. Bayley's one of them. She despises her theme song.
Yeah.
You know, there's a good 50% of WWE superstars that dislike the theme songs. Carmelo Hayes apparently hates his.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes. And what was the other one I read?
I think it suits them, though.
Yeah, I know. He hates it. What's the other one? Someone's... fucking hell. It'll come to me. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite
Can't remember right
interesting, like, with theme music and just music as a whole. Like, I'm really on the fence with this Death Rebel, is it? I'm on the fence. Like, I do like a lot of the songs, but I know they're shit. The thing I don't like is the Raw and the SmackDown theme songs or the NXT. The show songs.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit more hip than yourself.
You're definitely more hip with the crew, like, you know.
Well, I've never really been a massive rock music fan. I don't really. That's not my style of music.
No. The Marilyn Manson theme, Andrew Green, you've just come up with that. That was that was a cool song. That worked for SmackDown. Did actually work on Monday Night Raw very briefly in '97.
Yeah.
Someone, I think, Michael, you mentioned about Ken Shamrock, that he had that entrance theme from the start. He did not. So Ken Shamrock had another weird kind of theme in the start of '97 when he started his wrestling career.
Yeah, I bet he heard that, didn't you, Tommy?
Yeah.
When we did Cold Day Now.
Yeah, and then he he changed it up to the iconic one that we know, which was then remastered in 1998.
Yeah.
So there we go. Martin McBride, he's a man, just a man, just a man. William Regal's theme song, yeah, of course. Like Jim Johnson, everyone knows that Jim Johnson is the most decorated wrestling music producer of all time.
Yeah.
Would he work in today's WWE product? No. He's an old school musician. He's an old school writer. It wouldn't fit with the way things are right now, sadly. In my view. I would love for him to do something, and he's offered to do stuff.
Yeah.
It's a fucking weird one.
I don't know, I don't know if he would work. He might work. Because I feel like Jim would have given someone like Jacob Fatu his style of theme. And I think Jacob Fatu's got one of the best theme songs in WWE right now.
Agreed, yeah.
And I feel like that is something like Jim would have probably made him. It just seems like everyone's got to have lyrics to their theme song now. It's shit. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a weird one, guys. There's pros and cons to the whole thing. Do I think WWE could do better with the music that they produce for the shows and what type of artists that they use? 100%.
Yeah.
There's so much more room for improvement, but I think they're just going with the trend slash the trend. They're going with the trend.
Yeah.
Where us older folk are not with it like we used to be.
And they used to go with our trend 30 years ago.
Yeah. The drum beat to the Hardy Boys theme song. Yeah, that was very good, to be fair. And the NWO, ECW theme. Yeah, there's definitely some good ones. 100%. There were some good theme songs back in the day. With what we've got today, though, it's definitely not as impactful to what we had 30 years ago. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last 8 to 10 years has not been as good, for sure.
Yeah.
The $1 Million theme song with the laugh. Money, 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 money.
It's a great song.
Fucking great song.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on, because we've only covered like 2 or 3 topics and we've got loads more to cover. So it's gonna be a late one. You're right with it. It's a late one.
Yeah.
Me too. I can't wait for this. So here we go. It's like one episode of South Park where we had to have tween music. It sounded like shit. The one. Oh yeah, Uncle Quacker's X Factor theme song. Yeah, you like that, don't you, Darren?
I like that
cool.
too, Darren. What you looking at? It's a good song.
So, Netflix.
Oh dear.
Here's a really controversial topic to go with tonight's episode, is Netflix. Now, in last year, December of 2024 was the last month that we had of the WWE network.
Yeah.
Our holy grail, our life, our cozy place we wanted to be all the time. I loved the WWE network so much. It was the best place ever. Everything I ever wanted to watch was in one place. I didn't have to go anywhere. Everything I watched was all on that.
Yeah.
And then last year in December, they announced the closure of the network, which I thought was fucking bullshit, because they were going to move it over to Netflix. And I knew straight away when they were going to move it over to Netflix, it was not going to be what we got on the network. And my God, we are 6 months in to this fucking diabolical shit show now, and it hasn't got any better yet.
No. And some of it we're never going to get. We're never going to get all the WCW Nitros. Netflix, they wouldn't touch that.
No,
Yeah, this is bad.
it's really bad. I think the Vault could be better than the network, Tommy Gunn has said. Well, I fucking hope you're right there, Tommy. They've got a lot to do to get that right, because I feel like with the network, it just had everything. I was quite happy to watch Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, you know, and pay the extra for that, and then pay my £10 a month to have the network and have everything I wanted in one place. Because now I'm just depressed. I'm not a happy wrestling fan, but I want my old content.
What I want is them to keep the network and keep all the content on there, and then put the Raw, SmackDown, and NXT to Netflix weekly.
I would have been fine.
Keep it on there for a month, and then after a month, move it over to the network and keep it as a. Just keep WWE. I don't know why WWE didn't even fucking do that. Just keep WWE Network as a library, and if people want to pay £10 a month, they will, and they would.
It's still technically working because they use it in other countries still.
Yeah.
Christian. Hello, Christian M. Good to see you. Did you hear our truth got released? Yes, we have covered that at the beginning of our show, Christian. Is it a shoot or is it a work? Who knows? But thank you very much for commenting, Christian. If you haven't, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel. That would be wonderful and amazing and fantastic.
Yeah.
Hi, Christian. New meat. Skill and luck, but they shouldn't edit anything. I want the good, the bad, and the ugly. 100%.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely skill and luck. Definitely. Pretty shocking. I loved him. He was so funny. He was great. R-Truth was great. Apparently his contract was coming to an end anyway. They didn't want to renew it.
Yeah.
Who knows? So I think, so going back to this topic that we're on right now, which is Netflix and the WWE Network. So I kind of feel like, there's a lot to talk about here because, hang on a minute, 2 seconds.
Oh.
You right there, young man?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like we've lost a limb with this losing the network. We've gone over to Netflix, and now we've still got loads of content missing.
Yeah.
And it's not just a little bit, it's a lot of content.
It's a lot.
You know, it's been rumored that we were supposed to get the Monday Night Raws and some old SmackDowns being uploaded. It's June now. I'll tell you what we could do. Is let's have a look here. Let me see if I can find it.
We just need the fucking Raws and SmackDowns.
Yeah. Let me see if I can go on Netflix. See if anything's been uploaded today. Because
just give us the fucking Raws for now.
Yeah.
Just give us something.
Let's go on WWE Raw Vault.
Fucking Netflix.
Oh. Don't want that.
Bastards.
So let's do 90. Let's do 2000.
Yeah.
No, nothing. No change at all.
What about 93?
1993. Let's have a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes.
Nah, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Fuck's sake.
It's bullshit. Oh, hello, Kelly Jarvis. How you doing? You
Hello.
lovely lady.
Hello,
Hello, Sam and Tez. Just got back from Butlin, so missed the start. Are we all good? We are fantastic, Kelly.
I was talking to you last night, Kelly, I believe, wasn't I? I don't know, I was a bit drunk. Was I talking to you last night? I can't remember now. I think I was, wasn't I? Yeah.
Well, there we go. Yeah, man, this Netflix thing is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, sure, it's put WWE out there,
Yeah.
but all the hardcore wrestling fans that used to go to this WWE network have gone over to Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Nothing's there. It's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's like, again, like, why would I want to get a Netflix subscription for the WWE content if it's not on there, and it makes me really angry.
Makes me angry, makes me sad, makes me depressed, makes me want to piss myself and stick a broom up my ass.
I just wish there was a way I can get. Do you know what? I was strolling on Facebook the other night when I have a few drinks, like I do, and I'm strolling through there, and I come across a wrestling forum, right? And it made me really angry because this bloke said, "I am watching the greatest years of wrestling right now. I have just started 1998 January Monday Night Raw, and I'm going to watch it from then all the way to 2004."
Right, yeah.
And I'm just like,
You're fucked, buddy.
everyone's like, "How you watch it?" He's like, "I got WWE Network." I'm just like, "What the fuck?"
And where's he to in the world then?
I have no idea, but he's using a VPN. If anyone, I mean, I don't know if you know, but
I don't know.
if anyone knows how this VPN stuff works for us in the UK, please let me know, because this is shit.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't use the VPN when we do live watch-alongs unless everyone else has got it. I mean, is America like Peacock? Do they get all the rules? Have they got the whole library?
Yeah, you guys in the States, could you let us know what the situation is with regards to Peacock and Netflix? Because I think what was on the network,
Yeah.
everything's on Peacock. Everything. They're not missing a thing.
Fucking hell.
And it took about a year for that to all happen. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We've had drips and drabs, and I mean small amount of drips and drabs, been uploaded to Netflix. Like, what do we have? The Unforgiven pay-per-views and the Armageddon pay-per-views were uploaded.
Yeah.
Big fucking whippity-doo.
Yeah.
But that's it. One night onlys were only just uploaded about a month or so ago. We need everything, not just drips and drabs. They're uploading like 8 things at a time. They should be uploading 100 things at a time.
Yeah.
It's horseshit.
Well, they've had long enough now.
They've had 6 months. Oh, well, Ramboli First Blood.
That's a nice name.
That's a lovely name. I just figged a way to stabilize the rear end on race cars in the... okay. Well, that's fantastic. I'm really pleased for you, buddy.
I hope you're all okay there, buddy.
Yeah. It was, wasn't it, Brendan? I don't know who this guy is, but Ramboli First Blood, if you haven't, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. That'd be very, very kind of you. And we'll do the same for you, my friend. It's me, the big guy. You want 2 subs and likes. Well, no, yeah, I want to subscribe to you as well, buddy. That's very kind of you. Must check, actually, what's going on our channel.
Yeah. Cheers, First
we
Blood.
really do appreciate all the love and support. Fuck me in the ass. We're doing fantastic. This is what it's all about, guys. Keep it going. We love it. And tell your friends and family all about us. And I will subscribe to everyone that has subscribed tonight. That's very, very kind of all of you. Honestly, it means so much to us when everyone does all this for us. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much. That's great. You can adjust your offset of that. So, what have we got here? Skill and luck. Q is the TKO going to give all the libraries to Netflix. UFC as well as an example. Hang on a minute, that's a good point. Where the fuck's the UFC content?
I think they got their own, didn't they?
Have they?
Yeah. I feel like once this Netflix stuff runs dry, I don't feel like Netflix is going to renew after their deal.
How long is it?
5 years.
Is it really?
And I could see TKO just making their whole big, their own big one. With WWE library, UFC library as one. I could just see that. All the pay-per-views going on there, everything. 20 quid a month.
I'll pay it.
I saw the Raws, the SmackDowns, everything.
Yeah, I'd pay it.
But I don't know why they didn't do that, because UFC makes a fucking ton of money.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
WWE, just put it all on one platform together. TKO.
Yeah. Many needs to pay me, and they want split off after paying me up. It's fantastic, Ramboli.
Yeah.
So pleased for you. Right, let me just check on Pro Wrestling World, make sure everyone's all good. So here's a good point. So Josh has just said, obviously, everyone misses the network. We know, Andrew. Uh, Curiously, the network is still listed on the WWE website. Yeah, but you click on it, Josh, and then it just takes you straight to the Netflix thing. The WCW is now on YouTube. I'm waiting to see how they do ECW. That's another thing. The ECW content, which is owned by WWE, is another thing that's on such high demand, and people can't watch a damn thing of it.
No.
Especially us in the UK and Canada, but you can watch it on Peacock. Everything's on the Peacock.
Yeah.
Martin McBride, I'm sorry, but I've never trusted the future. I've saved everything wrestling on hard drive years, even Stampede wrestling from the 80s. Fucking hell, Martin, you're a dedicated fan.
Yeah. He's a clever fan.
Very. So, yeah, I personally think the Netflix whole thing is a piss poor joke. I want the network back.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's... is there anything you wanted to add about that one?
No. No, not really. I mean, the only good thing I like about the Netflix stuff, the only positive I got about Netflix is them showing Raw and SmackDown and current day stuff on there. I mean, I'm happy about that because it's cheap. It's cheaper than paying it through Discovery or through Sky Sports.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good. But I know I don't have a problem with them having that. I just wish all the library was just somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No. Right then, so the next topic is sponsorship and marketing. So this is a short and sweet one, really, to be fair. So the sponsorships and the marketing. So when we're watching a WWE PLE or even a Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, they're constantly pushing adverts and commercials throughout the whole entire show.
Yeah.
Even when you're watching the show, not just when the show stops briefly and you're watching you know, oh, hello, who's this? Q101 Q plus X.
It's a nice name.
They found it. That's fantastic. What have they found?
Well, I don't really know. But I appreciate the comment.
We really do. There's two pals. It's me. Oh, is that you as well, Ramburly First Blood?
Oh, okay.
That's very kind of you. Well, that's two subs.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. We do appreciate that.
No, we really do. Thank you ever so much. I'm not LGBTQB shit.
Yeah, no, neither are we.
No, we don't do that.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that shit.
No. But yeah, so the marketing with WWE, they're constantly pushing out commercials and all this type of thing throughout the show. But now sponsorships are such a huge thing with TKO and WWE and UFC to the point we've seen this for a couple years, but we'll have a match and then the match has a particular sponsorship where the ring apron will have the company and the barricades around the crowd and the ring also has the sponsorship, and the ring posts also have the sponsorship. So it's constantly pumping out those sponsorships, you know?
Yeah.
To the point I thought last year and maybe the year before it's a bit too much. But now they're on the ring mats. So there's a part of me that kind of likes this, but I kind of don't at the same time. Vince McMahon always said that a ring mat is sacred and should be left clean and clear for the art of professional wrestling, which I'm surprised he ever said such a thing, but it apparently is true.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this?
I'd take the ring mat. I'm okay with the sponsorships being on the ring mat.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a very WCW trait. I feel like it's a very UFC trait. I'd rather have it on the ring mat and have done with it. Done. No more fucking commercials unless it's promoting their own stuff. WWE shop, 2K stuff, upcoming pay-per-views. I'm okay with them doing adverts on this. But to advertise other stuff like fucking games, that's no WWE connection, just put it on the ring mat. I don't want it on the LED screens. I don't want it on the bright, colourful turnbuckles. You don't need that shit on there. It takes it away.
Yeah, I get it.
Little sponsorship in the ring, I'm okay with.
Yeah, I'm cool with this.
Yeah.
Andrew Green says, I don't mind a bit of sponsorship things like Slim Jim, but when they push all the time and you're waiting for the random adverts and sponsorships. This is the thing. We're losing a lot of TV time because of the sponsorships and the marketing that they're constantly trying to push out there. It's just another way for the
But can't they do this when the fucking matches are on? Sometimes.
Well, this is what they're doing, aren't they?
I mean, do we need... No, I mean, like, can't the commentators just say, oh, yeah, by the way, guys, this episode of Raw is sponsored by Slim Jims. Moving on.
And that's what they used to do before a match would start or after a match would finish.
Yeah.
You know, this match, you know, I remember...
Oh, the Attitude Era used to do that a lot.
Yeah. Snickers, Slim Jims, you know, Super Soakers, you know?
Yeah.
They had it right and it worked. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of my exes are nerds. Also, that's fantastic, Ramboli. Yeah, no, I think it is a little bit too in your face now, these sponsorships.
Yeah,
in the way that
too much.
It's way too much, and I think they need to cut that back, but I don't think they're going to. Yeah.
Well, to me, it's got to be one or the other. It's either you have all your fucking adverts, promote the shit like they used to, do all their adverts, but then you leave the ring clean, everything clean, done. But if we're going to have all the adverts and the ring's going to be sponsorships, the fucking turnbuckles and all that, like, it's bullshit. Even the turnbuckle pads now are fucking sponsors.
I know, yeah.
It's got to be one or the other.
Yeah, agreed.
It's either we have it in the ring and no adverts, or the adverts are not in the ring. But I don't know. I do like the look of it on the mats. I think it looks cool.
So let's move on to the... okay, here's a good one. So, like, ring aesthetics, the concept, the layout, the arenas,
Yeah.
pyro, the stages.
Yeah.
This is a big one. This is a big one because where the hell do we start with this?
Well, where do we start with this? I'll go in and say straight off the bat, there's too much pyro in wrestling today.
Agreed.
It doesn't feel that special anymore.
Not at all.
I remember, I feel like there should only be, maybe 3 or 4 people, maybe have pyro. But that's it, you know? Jacob Fatu having the little flames coming up. That's cool. That should stay. Cody Rhodes, cool. Roman Reigns, cool. Apart from that, unless it's someone, no one else really needs it. But it's too much pyro. Way too much pyro.
Skill and Luck said TKO is going to push as far as they can because of marketing. The only way it's going to get better or less is if the audience pushes back. But I don't think that is going to happen.
No.
No, you're very right there, Skill and Luck.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for that
you're right
comment.
there, buddy.
So, yeah, the arena, the ring, the stages.
Oh, dear.
Here's a really, really good example, guys, okay? And do you know what? Where is it? I got it somewhere. See if I can find it. No, oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna share this clip. Share this with you, okay? This is the difference to how things used to be to what we've got now.
Yeah.
So look at that, and you can see the detail that went into the stage for Backlash in the 2000s, like 2000, 2001, 2002. We had the same Backlash stage, and it had an effect to it. And then over time it evolved, and it still worked. Then is the TDS guy a member? Yes. He is Ramboli. 2010s, yes, we had the HD screen type of thing, which become a generic type of entrance. Kind of worked. But fucking hell, you look at what we had this year.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that 10 set, the middle one there, That just looks like a basic set, doesn't it?
Which it did become basic, didn't it?
Well, I thought it was until I saw this year's. Oh, fucking hell.
Even the one we had in the 2010s looked better than that.
Yeah. But yeah, the noughties right at the top. It's got everything there.
Yeah.
Is that Eddie Guerrero? It looks like Eddie.
That's Eddie Guerrero, correct?
Oh, yeah, because of the dice.
Yeah. That's 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go, guys. So, like, that's a prime example of what we used to have to what we got now. Oh, here's another thing. Royal Rumble 2000. That's the entrance to the Royal Rumble 2000.
So, yeah. So, this is a very, I would say, so like Backlash this year to this Royal Rumble 2000, both are very, very basic sets. However, a lot of thought went into this basic set, and he made it look cool.
Agreed.
They used their imagination to a basic set. And this is one of my favorite entrances of all time.
Me too.
Yeah, I fucking love this. Very, very good.
It didn't take a lot, and it worked. Glad they calmed down with the bad computer graphics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit too much, wasn't it, in 2010 or, well, more than that, actually.
You miss...
No. What we used to have the hologram things, didn't we?
Yeah, they were doing them not that long ago.
God, they were fucking shit.
Again, if it was just for Roman Reigns, you would have probably been okay with that.
But it's with nearly everybody.
But they did it, they overused it, and they overdone it, and it's just crap. But
Yeah, I hated them.
do you miss the old school Titantrons?
100%.
Because now it's just like, you don't really get like the Titantrons now. You just get like a, what's it called? Their design.
It's just an LED screen.
Yeah, I miss the fucking Titantrons. There's something very, very iconic about, my favorite time they ever used a Titantron in wrestling was in the Royal Rumble 2009, and Randy Orton's music hit, and he's there in the Titantron. You just see him, his whole back tattoo, and he turns around and faces the camera, and it's just like it's Titantron playing. Something so iconic about that moment. Fucking loved it.
There is fuck sunburn. They've really fucked up when it comes to the entrance themes. The entrances, the stages, because when you see that person make that entrance from that stage, they look, whoa, look like that's a stage. That's Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, and there is Seth Rollins, there's Brock Lesnar, there's CM Punk, there is Roman Reigns,
Yeah.
on a stage. Now you see nothing but a fucking. You see nothing but this screen of bullshit.
Yeah.
It's so shit. They don't put any imagination into it anymore like they used to.
No. And this is the thing, like, I remember growing up, I would have to, like, especially the Attitude Era, mostly the Attitude Era, I'd get up for school on the Monday, put my VHS on, play it, because I just want to see what the arena looks like, the stage.
For the pay-per-view.
Yeah. And I'd just watch it, just see the fireworks, the stage, even the intros to the show itself.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, a great example here would be Heart and Soul, SummerSlam 97. Something about that intro to the show was fucking awesome. And then, yeah, just seeing like the cool arenas and that, and the stages. And sometimes there was a couple of shit stages, but I'll take any stage then to over what we got now.
Yeah, 100%.
We only get WrestleMania now. That's special.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I personally despise what they're doing with the stages right now. Like, here's another thing. Like, the ring ropes have been such a big part of my wrestling childhood.
Yeah.
And I used to love the red, white, and blue. Then we went to red, then to blue, like Raw and SmackDown. It worked for its time. It really did work. And then they went to white, and then it's just constantly white, and it just looks shit.
Yeah.
I would be happy if they used red, white, and blue all the time.
I'm going to feel like a dickhead asking this now because I can't remember. What kind of ring ropes did they use for Saturday Night Main Event?
The red, white, and blue.
Did they actually use that?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
They didn't when they rebooted it in 2006. They had white ropes.
Ugh. But they're doing the red, white, and blue now.
They're using the old school theme every time. And this is why I love the concept of Saturday Night's Main Event, what they use today, because they turn back the clock and go back in time just for one night only. And it fucking works. Saturday Night's Main Event was a prime good example of what a quick 2-hour wrestling show should look like. 5 or 6 matches, good lead time.
Yeah.
The adverts was what fucking killed it, though.
Yeah, but just don't watch it live. It's a bit
Don't watch it live. But that's another part of the topic as well, is the match length. But we'll get to that a little bit later. But when it comes to the arenas and the stages, the pyro, the ring aesthetics is a fucking letdown. We had it fucking good. We had it very, very good. And now it's very, very shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else you would like to add to that, Tezzy Bear?
I don't think so. Not.
All right. For nostalgia purposes, for old time's sake, what is your favorite Monday Night Raw set? Your favorite?
Yeah, I like the late 95, 96, early 97 set.
The ROW.
Yeah, just the
RAW.
The RAW. Yeah, I like the big R, the big A, the big W.
You like the simplicity.
Yeah. Later years they had little Titantron as well.
Yeah.
So I love a Titantron. So I'll probably go for that version. So I would say the 96 set. I would definitely go for that.
I'm probably going to go with MJR. I really enjoyed the Attitude Era, the Titantron. Probably late 99, 2000, 2001. Probably the 2001 was my favorite because they changed the WWF logo in the back to another screen.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
Yeah.
That was cool. That's my favorite. The SmackDown and the SmackDown entrance is the fist. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I didn't like the other one. The one they had before.
The oval one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it worked to start off with. It's still so new there, wasn't it?
So much like a Sunday Night Heat.
Wow. That's when Sunday Night Heat was recorded.
Yeah. Yeah.
But pay-per-view wise, I think pay-per-view wise would probably... see, that's a difficult one.
I like basic.
Yeah, I know you do.
Like the basic. Anything... I love... Again, anything mostly in MSG. Like WrestleMania 10. I like that. I think that looked cool. Royal Rumble 2000. Survivor Series 2002. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like stuff like that. But I'm just trying to think. There's a pay-per-view set that, I mean, Halloween Havocs. WCW. I know it's WCW, but it's all the same.
Fucking brilliant.
They were fucking cool.
Yeah, they were great.
What's the WCW one where they all used to be on the motorbikes? Was that Wild
Road or something?
Wild Road?
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that was fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it was great. I'll tell you another one that I really did like was King of the Ring 2000. That was a huge entrance.
Yeah.
That was cool. I used to like that. Royal Rumble 2000 was great, of course. I used to like the SummerSlam entrances. SummerSlam 2001 and 2.
Yeah.
2000 and 2001, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, they were cool.
Yeah. No, yes, I think 2001 was probably the best year for Titantrons, almost. They had some really good ones. 2001 No Way Out was a good one. WrestleMania 2000, WrestleMania 17 was great. Backlash was cool. Judgment Day was cool. King of the Ring was cool, especially with Shane McMahon going through the glass. You know,
Yeah.
everything had a good purpose. You know,
I think though with a lot of this, I do like I think I do like a lot of the basic.
Yeah.
Like I really like the King of the Ring, early King of the Ring sets. You know when the guards will be there on the door to open you out. I mean, I do like stuff like that, and obviously I like the in your house stages.
Here's the thing, right? You like the simple factor of these stages, right? But they need a creative thing to go with it.
Yeah. So
This is what this is exactly what you're using as an example.
in your
Yeah.
house, very basic,
Yeah.
but they use their imagination.
100%.
King of the Ring 96, for example, with the guards on the door, very, very basic again. But they used their imagination, went with the style.
Went with the concept.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
Backlash this year, very simple again, but didn't hit. It was flat. It was shite.
Yeah, yeah.
It was shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like seeing the audience in the background as well. But, yeah, it just looks crap.
Yeah, I think it's shit. Today's current entrances and stages, they fucking suck dick.
Yeah.
Absolute crap. So, let me just see how we're doing it. I don't mind. What have you said here, Josh? Logan Paul shouldn't be allowed to be in WWE as they perform. He is also sponsoring the show. It's a conflict of interest. Then again, I'd rather he fuck off altogether. Yeah, he seems to have some bad flack at the moment, Logan Paul. He's not doing so well for himself.
Doing fantastic in my eyes.
So let's move on. So what have we got next? So I think they're getting there. So championship belt designs that they're using in WWE.
Yeah.
I personally think they're nearly there with that.
Yeah.
I think it's time they probably change the WWE and women's championships.
Yeah.
So GD Network, where we're just about to talk about championship belts. Now, when they changed those NXT championships, do you feel like they could have done a bit better there?
Yeah. I love the North American.
Yeah.
I think that's a really cool belt. It's different to any other belt they got. I just don't like the world titles in NXT. I prefer the original with the big X.
Yeah.
That's my favorite NXT title.
Skill and luck. Did you see my previous question? Let's have a quick look for you, buddy. So many there's so many comments coming through. It's so hard to keep up with.
Yeah,
them.
you might have to.
Let's have a look.
Oh,
Okay. Who was your favourite entrance? Mine was the Brood. Okay, Skill and luck. Thank you for that's very kind of you to ask such a wonderful question.
yeah.
Favourite entrance?
Oh, fucking hell.
You've put me on the spot. Fucking hell. I'm going to go with The Undertaker.
What year?
Anything 2004 onwards. When he returned as a dead man at WrestleMania 20. What a moment.
Yeah. Fucking hell. This one's hard. I don't really know. I mean, off the top of my head, I'd probably see someone like Razor Ramon. I
Right.
enjoyed Razor's. I think Razor had a great look. The theme was fucking awesome. I like his in-ring pyro. It's probably one of my favourite pyros on an entrance is Razor's. And he's just great in his character. Yeah, I'll probably go for Razor's. I think his entrances was really cool.
Yeah.
And he's a big ass dude.
Yeah. That's cool.
But there's a lot.
There is a lot. So yeah, the current topic that we're on about right now is the championship belt design. So I just feel like the new NXT belts, they could have done a bit better with those, I think.
Yeah.
But and the WWE championship,
You're in like a love-hate relationship with that belt.
like I think it's grown on me now,
Yeah.
and so's the women's ones. But we've had those belts 12 years now.
Yeah.
It's Metro time.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they need to freshen it up a bit. We're not ever going to get either of these two back again. And when we've seen the Winged Eagle come back for one night only, and then it came back for a couple months.
Yeah.
Which was fucking great.
It was, yeah, that was awesome to see the Winged Eagle. But it's too basic in today's world.
Yeah.
I love it though. I think it's the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel like they could change up a few things here and there, but the United States Championship, I personally think they need to change that.
Yeah, go back to how it used to look.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. And the World Tag Team Championships, I think, are shit. Yeah. Women's Tag Team Championships, I don't like either.
Nah. The Raw World Tag Titles. There's some ugly ass bouts.
Yeah.
I think I prefer the pennies.
No, I don't.
I think I do.
Really?
I think I do. Over them pizzas, what we got now.
Yeah.
Pennies had two, like, yeah.
Gladiator helmets.
Yeah. But I prefer that to a pizza. Well, I don't actually. I prefer a pizza, but not on my wrestling titles.
Yeah.
I don't like the pennies. I don't like them, but I prefer them to what we got now.
Fair.
Bit of shit. SmackDown tag titles though, they're cool.
Yeah.
Just need a bit of colour, a bit of blue in it.
Let's move on. So, I will.
That's funny you should say that, Brendan, because that is my job.
Actually is, isn't it?
Yeah, I do that for a living. I'd rather be doing this kind of stuff for a living with Sam here, but unfortunately, we need them 300,000 subscribers on Facebook to come over to YouTube, and then me and him can do this as a full-time job.
That's right.
That's what we keep pushing.
So the next topic within this episode is the PLE lengths and the match amounts.
Yep. Okay.
Well, let's put amount of matches.
Yeah, that's good. That works as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's better
baby.
grammar. So
Yeah.
the PLE lengths and the amount of matches. So
Okay.
I'm going to give you my view on this.
Yeah, sure.
So when we looked at Saturday night's main event, yes, oh my God, the fucking comments are going wild and fucking wild. Oh, I can't keep up, guys. Best belt was the NWA WCW Big Gold belt, in my opinion.
That's a very sexy belt there, Skill and Luck.
Fucking beautiful belt. Right, quickly before we move on to this one, favorite belt of all time, favorite world title belt.
World
Your favorite world title in any company.
title.
Any world title in any company. What's your favorite?
What's yours?
I'm tied between the Winged Eagle and the Big Eagle. I can't choose.
Okay, so we go for the world titles only. Winged Eagle every time.
There's something about the Winged Eagle with me as well.
It's not the greatest title of all time, but it's my favourite world title.
Yep.
Winged Eagle.
But my favourite title, I love the European Championship. Hence why it's hung up. Hence why it's signed by D'Lo Brown, the greatest European champion of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Mine would be the white Inter, but not the Cody's version, the Jeff Jarrett Razor and Shawn Michaels 95 version, where it's all gold.
Yeah.
With the white straps. That's my favourite battle of all time.
Yeah, I love it. Right, let's move on, guys. So PLE lengths and the amount of matches. So Saturday night's main event that we had a couple weeks back we had 5 matches on a 2-hour show. That worked.
Yeah.
But my point is, we've got 3-hour pay-per-views, premium live events, and we still only get 4 or 5 matches.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking hell, come on, guys. You can chuck at least 2 more matches on the card. The maximum we'll ever seem to be getting is 5 matches to a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
Are we getting the match quality out of this? But I looked at Backlash as a prime example, and I was really disappointed in that show.
Yeah, I was disappointed with this one.
Yes.
I mean, I do see a lot of the benefits that come out of Backlash.
Yeah.
But again, there's a lot of disappointment there as well.
There was.
Well, you look at it like this, right? WrestleMania, they do night 1, night 2, and they do 7 matches per night. So it shows that that's the concept they should go with. But again, this is me coming from a completely fucking different era. A lot of the early In Your Houses, they were only 5 matches. But I think that was over like a just over a 2-hour.
Literally 2-hour show.
Yeah. So my argument would always be, I don't want no more than 7 matches on a 3-hour show.
I will be happy with that.
Again, I don't like going on about another wrestling company, but with AEW, they do. You get your money's worth.
Oh
granted,
yeah.
but you're getting a lot of matches as well. They could just do on Collision or Dynamite. It's too many.
This is it. With AEW pay-per-views, you are getting a great pay-per-view, but you're getting about 10 to 12 matches on the show. 4.5 hours to 5 hours show.
It's too long.
It's too long. You got 4 matches on the pre-show, then you got the rest on the pay-per-view, and every match is at least a minimum of 20 minutes long.
Yeah. I mean,
too much.
There's one extreme to the other. I mean, personally, I can sit there for 4 or 5 hours or whatever. It's too long. To me, the perfect scenario would be a 3-hour show, 7 matches. That's what I would want. Yeah.
I would be really happy with 7. GD Network says SummerSlam could be really good or really bad this year, depending on how things go. And I think once we get to that topic, it's going to be the creative direction, that's going to be our next topic actually. So, with the PLE lengths, there's definitely room for improvement there, and I think we've just stated that.
Yeah.
So really, more or less, if you've got a 3-hour PLE, you want to get 7 matches in there. But what gets in the way is the amount of marketing they're pushing through the fucking in front of the screens, what we're having to watch, and all the sponsorships that they're having to talk about. And then they'll talk about some other bullshit, and then something else, and then something else, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
SmackDown's a 3-hour show, and we only had 4 matches on there a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And they were bollocks. Rocco, our friend Rocco, has said WWE needs to stop with the pay-per-views this year. 2 or 3 weeks in between pay-per-views is bad building the shows. Again, that's a creative direction which we're going to be talking about very shortly, Rocco. But thank you very much.
I mean, can I answer that one to Rocco?
Of course you can.
The thing with that though, Rocco, is it depends what way you want to look at it, because granted they got a lot of shows coming up together, but they're not. I mean, do you class like Saturday Night Main Event as a PLE or Worlds Collide? Or I mean, they're not really. They're just an extra bonus on the side. I mean, Saturday Night Main Event has never ever been like a PLE. It's there if you want to watch it, but you don't normally miss much. But I know what you're saying. I do understand that. To me, it was Backlash, and now the next one's Money in the Bank. Everything in between is just an added bonus.
Yeah. Hello, Sean Ellis, our friend from Hawaii. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, Sean.
Aloha.
Aloha. Did you catch any coconuts today? That's Hawaii, innit? Coconuts.
I guess so.
Fucking love coconuts.
Yeah.
On the ladies.
So, Josh Cudlip has said to Andrew Green on Pro Wrestling World that people complain there's too many matches on an AEW event, yet WWE has more or less or a similar amount. They probably did, Josh. I would say back in the day, like you said as an example, WrestleMania 17 had 11 matches on the card, and it was a 2-hour and 45-minute show. The difference is back then, 25 years ago, is the matches were short, and the matches were short and sweet. Were they amazing on WrestleMania 17? Not all of them were, but it is one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. Yeah. Very, very good time to be a wrestling fan. But moving on from this, there's a lot of room for improvement on this one. Like, I'm not happy with what we're getting. I would like them to revert back to how they were doing things before. Give us a couple more matches and maybe not do much marketing, punched and thrown in our fucking faces and shoved down our throats and pushed up our asshole.
Yeah.
So, moving on. Unless you want to say any more, Terry?
Just briefly, fair point there, Rocco. No, you worded it like that. He's correct. So, yeah, you're right, buddy.
Creative.
And plus, then we got SummerSlam and Clash at the Castle, like a few weeks gap between that as well, haven't we? Same month. To me, I like the old method, again, like the 94 method, where it's 5 pay-per-views a year. was okay with that. I feel like you could tell them more of a story going into pay-per-views, but now it's just all rushed. Everything's like rush, and I can't fucking. I'm not invested. I'm not invested in it. How the fuck, right? Briefly, how can I be invested in the tag match at Money in the Bank when that match was only made last weekend? Like, where's the investment there? I don't care. I couldn't give a fuck.
Right then. So the next topic is creative direction and storylines.
Yeah. I don't know where. I don't. If you asked me this question 6 months ago, I would have a different answer than what I got now.
What would you have said 6 months ago?
They're kicking ass.
Fucking kicking ass, 100%.
They're doing great.
Yeah.
But now, I fucking hell, like, they're just dragging everything out too much. To the point of, they're dragging it out so much that people ain't gonna care anymore. Because when something's hot and they don't act on it, it drops. Yeah. Fuck this.
They were doing so well. But, you know, the fire burns out eventually. I do feel there is a part of me that I feel like Triple H has got his hands tied to a certain degree on certain areas.
For sure.
You know, like this John Cena thing. Fucking this bullshit.
Yeah.
It's crap.
Yeah.
We're getting WWE Champion versus World Heavyweight Champion in a tag team match at Money in the Bank with Logan Paul teaming up with what's his name? John Cena.
Yeah.
Who fucking, what? There's nothing there. There's nothing there to give that. You've got a big movie star and a big YouTuber. Then you've got the two wrestlers. You've got Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, come on, this is bullshit building. It was rushed. It was a rush match. Cody Rhodes runs out Saturday night's main event, tries to save Jey Uso from a beatdown. That's it, Money in the Bank, it's gonna be, that's blah, 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 blah. Like, what? Where did that come from?
Yeah, why didn't Cody Rhodes just come out and say, do you know what, Money in the Bank, I want my rematch for the WWE Championship? And you would be like, oh yeah, he's got a valid point.
He's entitled to it, but
he's
no.
like, I want a tag match because Jey Uso needs me to get Logan Paul.
He's my brother.
Yeah, he's my brother's cousin's best friend's niece's nephew's boyfriend. And we're coming for you, Cena. And what you gonna do, Logan Paul? Why? What's the fucking build here?
I just don't get it. At least WWE uses talent. They have, while AEW has them waiting for matches knowing that they're not going to be used.
I see where you're coming from, Sean, but again, fucking, why can't we get Cross like competing on the main roster? Like, we all want it.
2 weeks ago, Karrion Kross was, I prefer calling him Killer Cross.
Yeah, me too.
Great name. He's fucking over like Rover. Everyone's talking about him. He's trending like fuck. Merch is selling out the door. And what do they do with him? Fuck all.
Apparently, this is, I've read, the reason they're doing fuck all with him is because this is a storyline.
Shit, though.
They want to get all the sympathy behind him to pull the trigger on him.
If they pull that trigger, they got to do it in a very, very good way.
They've done it right. This is great. He's got all the support behind him. Again, pull the trigger now. Don't long-term storytelling. If you pull the trigger in 6 months' time, the hype's going to be gone.
Yeah. They need to hurry up with this.
Yeah.
You know, they say more is less. Bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crack on.
And as you know, like, again with me, A-Town Down Under, fucking Austin Theory needs to break away.
But the thing is, what we don't want is to see that starting to become stale and thrown in the background. You see them to perform on main event or whatever, and then you don't ever fucking see anything happen.
No.
We need to see something happening that's going to make people go, whoa, what's going to happen there? Tune in next week to find out. We don't get any of that.
That story should have ended last year.
Agreed.
Yeah. Or it should end. It needed to end.
No, I agree there. Skill and luck. I like that, what you said. Hiring more writers is never a bad decision. So, I don't like the direction they're going in right now.
No.
What storyline to you right now is like?
There's only one I'm kind of invested in, to a degree, but that's about it. I quite like this Jacob Fatu stuff, especially if they're going to turn him face. Obviously, you haven't watched SmackDown, so you get it a bit more after watching it. I mean, I'm really invested in that. I really like this stuff with Jacob Fatu. If they turn him face, he's gonna be massive.
I'm interested to see what happens there.
Yeah, and I'm still not fully ready to crap all over the Heyman stuff. I still feel like this is very early days, and I feel like it just needs a bit of time.
I'll give you that.
So I'm a little bit invested still with the Paul Heyman faction stuff.
I think for me, I'm finding it hard to get into anything at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big CM Punk mark. I'm a big Cody Rhodes mark, but I ain't behind any of it.
No. Well, Punk's not even at Money in the Bank, is he?
I think he's in the Money in the Bank match, isn't he?
Fuck knows.
You know, it's...
He might be, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to think. Oh, no, sorry. It's Seth Rollins is, isn't he?
Yeah. I know they got one spot left, so maybe... I don't know what the match is yet, so...
Yeah, there's a lot of room for creative direction that could be improved. Storylines, yeah. But I do think that Triple H has his hands tied to some degree.
Yeah.
Sean Ellis has said Teddy Hart is never going to be in WWE. He's too much like New Jack, crazy drug addict.
Damn shame.
Yeah, I used to like Teddy Hart. Be honest with you, I really did.
Yeah.
Great human being when we met him.
Yeah.
Times changed for him though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh God, this... I don't want to go crazy in depth here because you guys know we're not trying to teach any of you to suck eggs. You all know what's going on in WWE right now. Like, there's pros and cons to all of it. It depends on what the individual yourself as a wrestling fan are interested in anyway.
Yeah.
You know, people might be really hooked on the Wyatt Six that have just returned to WWE after like nearly, 8 months being away.
Yeah.
They've just returned. They're now on SmackDown. They're trying to attack the tag team division. People might be hooked on that. Like, for me, it does nothing for me. You know? Cody Rhodes trying to slowly chase the WWE title again against John Cena. Yeah?
Yeah.
For Money in the Bank, what I wanted to see at Money in the Bank, John Cena's last ever Money in the Bank was CM Punk versus John Cena. For nostalgia purposes, for what we saw 13 years ago.
Yeah, I agree with that.
14 years ago. Imagine that. That would have been fucking huge. And now they're just, we got a tag team match with Logan Paul.
Yeah, you fucking got time for that.
We're doing a live watch along of this as well next week, you know?
Yeah.
Michael has said, MJR619, so the only thing you're invested in is Rollins on Raw and the Wyatts on SmackDown, correct?
Not me.
No, definitely not.
No, I don't like the Wyatt shit. I'm invested in the Rollins stuff on Raw because not so much for Rollins. I'm more invested in Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. I like both of them. And on SmackDown, I'm very, very invested in Jacob Fatu. Yeah, it's literally about it. There's nothing else there really. I mean, there's bits I like, but it doesn't excite me.
Even the Dominic Mysterio, like, Intercontinental Championship
Yeah.
picture, like, that, surprisingly, I'm invested in because it's funny.
It is funny.
And it's interesting because they're bringing in all these other different people. And it's just a shit show. And you can see that Finn Balor and JD Madonna in the background sniggering and laughing and my little children, what are we going to fuck up this week? And it's funny, you know?
Yeah.
Because you can see eventually that's going to implode massively and we're going to get another turn at SummerSlam just like we did last year where Dominic turned on Rhea and went with Liv.
Yeah.
Love that twist and swerve, and I think we're going to get it again this SummerSlam,
Yeah,
which
quite
I
fun.
really... So to be fair, that's my little thing I'm really into right now.
Yeah.
Jey Uso is World Heavyweight Champion. Could have give two fucking
fucking-
shits.
Yeah.
John Cena WWE Champion. Is that a draw? It's fucking shit. Who gives a fuck? It's a load of bullshit. Jacob Fatu, United States Champion. Fucking cool.
Yeah.
World Tag Team Champions, New Day. Load of fucking shit.
I mean, I don't want to keep going on again because I know you haven't watched it, but
It's alright. It's all good.
I really enjoyed the Damian Priest promo that he did on Jacob Fatu on SmackDown. I thought that was fucking badass. And then,
I have seen the promo.
and then
yes.
Priest walks up and Jacob comes out and they just look at each other with that, you know, that show of respect to each other.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I could see them two tagging up to take on Jacobs.
Oh, what?
He's got a hip hop theme song.
What's it? JC Mateo now, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
What have you just said there? Skill and luck. 4-man crews are always good as long as it's done well. 4 Horsemen, Evolution, the Revolution Door. I've maintained the group is a storyline that writes itself. That's really well put together. I like that. Check that out, guys. Look what he's wrote there. That is very, very good.
Yeah.
Dorset Stopper. Well, look who's here.
You're Spudhead.
Spud.
Spudhead.
Does Spud like a bit of meat?
I don't actually know.
You know, when it comes to like hickory meat.
Oh yeah.
Is it-
He didn't go.
Oh, why is this?
He went Dorset spotting instead.
He's chasing trains.
Mm-hmm.
Or with his dad.
No, yeah, but yeah,
Oh right.
yeah, not the other day, but normally
Good to see you, Spud.
they didn't make more money than what we are.
Oh, what, on their YouTube channel?
Yeah, they get paid for this.
How much do they get paid?
Well, he don't get paid nothing, Spudhead.
Oh, right.
I think Darren gets like near 100 quid a month.
Fucking hell. We need to sort this shit out, guys. Help us get some more subs. We
So-
need this.
They are not renewing Khalid's contract. So that's very similar to what's happened to R-Truth then, as well.
Not being funny, Aiden, but you're not. Yeah, it's. What have they done with him apart from make him look a jerk? They have just made. He has just won the WWC World Title, hasn't he?
Only because his fucking brother runs a company
Yeah,
or some shit like that.
that's what's going to happen there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Load of bollocks. He's just been made to look a joke, eats an apple, plays on PlayStation. That's all he does. When he came out at Backlash in 2024,
Yeah.
when he returned to help Bad Bunny out,
Oh, that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The one over and. Yeah. No,
Was
that was 23. That
23,
was like
sorry.
2 years ago. That was cool.
that was fucking great.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. And the thing is, he come out and went for fucking Dominic Mysterio,
Yeah.
and now he's like playing 2K with him.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Very funny.
Yeah, so the creative direction and storylines, I think it's all on what you like, your outlook on wrestling and what you're personally trying to get out of the product.
Yeah.
I mean, for me right now, I'm going to call myself retro. No, I'm an old school wrestling fan. You know, you and I have been watching wrestling since the early 90s.
Yeah.
So like, we know our shit.
Yeah.
This ain't great, guys.
No, this is not good.
A lot of people were blowing smoke up Triple H's ass right now, saying, "Oh, he's doing amazing" and all this. Look at the bigger picture and look what we've had before from his father-in-law. What we get today.
And I've said this to you, and we spoke about this before. Say what you will about Vince and Triple H, but Vince knew how to make stars.
100%.
Where
Yes.
Triple H doesn't. Well, not yet, anyway. I can't think of anyone. Who's he made? Like Jey Uso? But to be fair, the first one that ever put Jey Uso in the main event scene was on Vince's watch anyway. The early stages of the bloodline. Who the fuck is Triple H made? Vince McMahon can make a star within a year. And I mean a main event star.
Steve Austin's a prime example. The Rock.
Undertaker. First minute I walk through that door, main eventer. Kane. Kurt Angle. Like...
Jericho.
The Rock took Vince 2 years. They took Triple H... maybe 4 years?
4 years, yeah.
Like, he was a long one. But that's only because of MSG, the Click.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stone Cold.
Hello, Steve. Good to see you, buddy.
2
Steve
years.
Kingdom.
Hi, Steve. But my point is, within a year or two, Vince weren't only making a star, he was making a fucking mega star.
Yeah, yeah.
So who's Triple H actually made that makes you feel like fucking hell? There isn't anyone.
There isn't anyone.
No.
Look at Gunther. Could you say Triple H made Gunther? Absolutely fucking not. Gunther made Gunther himself before he even came to WWE.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know whether it's just the way they do things now that's changed it all up. But, God, there's been opportunities they could have made really big stars, and they fucked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm going to give one guy a break. I think Kevin Owens, Triple H molded him in NXT
Yeah.
to become a huge star.
Yeah.
Gets to the main roster, gets that Universal Championship, becomes a fucking flop. It failed. I'm going to give Kevin Owens a small bit of credit to Triple H.
Yeah.
I do feel the guys that Triple H molded in the original NXT are the ones he's made, but he made them in NXT. What made them a bigger star is on the main roster, which was not Triple H's forte. That was Vince McMahon. You can look at this two ways now, couldn't you? Look at Seth Rollins. Look at Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
That's Triple H. More so Dusty than Triple H. It's under Triple H's umbrella, isn't it?
But they were on Vince's time.
Yes.
I mean, what can anyone even remember one match that Roman Reigns even had in NXT? I can't.
It's all in FCW, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. And the thing is, Steve made a couple of good points here. Braun Breaker, I mean, that was Vince's guy. That was Vince's vision for NXT 2.0 to carry that company, because Vince saw the future in WWE in a Braun Breaker, in a Tiffany Stratton. He saw them as the future in their divisions. I mean, it's up to Triple H what he does with it going forward. But the only bit of advice I would say is don't turn Braun Breaker into the modern day Big Show and have him turn heel face, because that'll really get stale and very quickly.
It's happened with the Big Show and it just didn't. It fucked him over.
Yeah.
Happened with Kane. It fucked him over.
But I will give you one, Steve, that you did mention was LA Knight. I'll give you that. Triple H saw something in him where Vince never did. So
that's very true.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. Unless you wanted to say any more about that one, Tezzy Bear?
No, no, not really.
I was hoping our friend Jimmy Corderas was going to join the show, but unfortunately, I don't think he's got the time. Referees.
Yeah.
Boycott Activision. Well, hello, Boycott. Is Braun Breaker really made, or is he being forced on us? Thank you very much, Boycott. If you haven't, please do subscribe. That would be fantastic. Very, very, very good point there.
I like that question.
That's a very good question. Thank you very much. Please do subscribe, buddy. Well, I'll do the same for you as well.
Yeah, there's so many ways you can look at that question as well. So, I think the beauty of Braun Breaker is he's a heel. So, if he is getting kind of forced on us to a degree, it's, he's only going to get that heat. where I feel like someone like Jey Uso now that is someone that is getting forced on us. Yeah, I don't know. Boycott, great question. But Bron Breakker is like, he's the fucking future, man. Yeah,
definitely. Referees, right? I was really hoping that Jimmy Corderas, former WWE referee, was going to be able to pop in and say hello. But, well, I've just found out he's busy. He's cooking.
Oh, fucking hell.
Do you know what Jimmy's cooking? Fluffy pancakes topped with a homemade rhubarb and blueberry jam. A sweet, tangy start to the day. That's what Jimmy's doing. He's cooking, bless him. Hey, if Jimmy's cooking, I'm happy for Jimmy.
Yeah.
But what I really wanted him to comment on was the situation with the referees that we have in WWE right now.
Yeah.
Too many female refs. I think it was only the two that I know of. Jessica Carr and the other girl. Can't remember her name. She looks like Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
And just what was, oh God. Earl Hebner. Earl Hebner needs to be in the Hall of Fame. But Steve Kingdon has said, in the past I felt Roman was being forced down our neck and Jey Uso wasn't interested in watching him. But Bron Breakker, I love watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
We need a trannies ref. It probably is. Probably one in TNA somewhere. They take on all walks of life over there.
Who's that head? Carrie McFarlane. Well, hello, Carrie McFarlane. Thank you very much for joining the show on Pro Wrestling World. I'm watching on the Hardys to come. I'm waiting on the Hardys to come back. Hardy Boys, eh? We shall see. If you haven't, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Carrie, sorry. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, they're being the Hall of Fame very soon, I would have thought.
Yeah, definitely. So when it comes to the referees in WWE, now, not only have we come away from the black and white zebra striped referee shirts, which are probably the most iconic referee shirt of all time.
Yeah.
We've now gone to these black and grey style T-shirts.
Yeah.
Now, Charles Robinson himself has said that he doesn't like what they're doing with this.
No.
And Mike Yoda has even said himself, which he said back at For the Love of Wrestling, he thinks it's fucking shit. Bullshit. It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. That's exactly his words. Now, I'd love to see what Jimmy Corderas would have said, but I think it's bullshit too.
Me too.
They look terrible, and all they're trying to do is... The thing is, with what they're doing with the current concept, the ring aesthetics that they're doing and using in WWE right now, the black and white referee shirts really bleed out and stand out more on TV.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
But what they're doing by putting these shirts on, which is probably a TKO move, not Triple H, it makes the referee just disappear into the background. You don't see them. They're not prominent enough. And the most important thing is, what you've said about the referees is, you don't know who the fuck they are.
No. Not unless you're willing to do your research. Apart from that, you just don't know who they are.
There are two referees, maybe three at a push, that I know their names. Charles Robinson.
Yeah, Charles Robinson.
Chad Patton.
Yeah.
And Jessica Carr.
Yeah.
The others...
Yeah, that's all I know.
Yeah. 100% skill and luck. The referees are bland. They need personality.
So I was watching a interview of Jimmy, actually, not maybe 3-4 days ago, and he was talking about being referee and all this, and he was like, the trouble with a lot of like in his era, as a referee, he would take that back seat in a match, not be like a centerfold to the whole match. But like you just said, they've changed them t-shirts so that the ref don't stick out in that ring. It's like, when have you ever watched a wrestling match where you're like, I can't focus on this amazing wrestling match because that referee's wearing a fucking zebra colour top. It's never happened.
Bullshit.
And don't you want the referee to be part of the match?
I do, yeah.
And like Earl Hebner, like, why is he the greatest referee of all time? It's because we knew exactly who the fuck he was. He would get involved. He would tell the wrestlers off. He would even get physical with the wrestlers, get attacked by the wrestlers. That is why he is known as the greatest of all time.
Mike Chioda can probably go alongside him with that one.
100%. Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, yeah. Steve has said that... I've lost it now. Where's it gone? That commentary have started mentioning their names again. I think I've noticed it a little bit. It's more so with Chad Patton. Chad Patton is renowned for being the last one to be recruited during the Attitude Era going into the Ruthless Aggression era.
Yeah.
You know, get that. Very, very cool. John Cone, Rod, Zabo, what's his name?
John Cone, yeah, that was Nicholas' dad, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rod Zabata.
Not a clue.
Zapata, Adrian Butler, Daphne LaShawn, and some others.
Yeah, I think that's the other woman, maybe.
Yeah, Screwjob was Hebner's idea because Brett stole his goldfish.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not a fan of what they're doing with the referees side of things whatsoever.
If they're going to change anything, then they should have gave SmackDown the old blue tops again.
Yeah. We got one for red ones for Raw, blue for SmackDown.
Yeah, this new design, just give it to them in NXT and Evolved. Let NXT and Evolve have this, and WWE, whatever, let's LFG, let them have this new top design. That's fine.
Here's the thing, right? Yeah, this surfaced a couple of weeks ago. You remember during the invasion angle, we had Nick Patrick, Charles Robinson, Brian Hebner, and he used to be part of the New Gen. I can't remember his name. Oh, what fuck. Anyway, there's 4 WCW referees, but they were wearing white referee t-shirts, white, with the WCW logo, the newer version they used during the invasion angle.
Yeah.
Everyone was rating how good those t-shirts were.
Right, okay.
Now, I personally didn't like them. I never have.
No.
But fuck me, they're better than what we got now.
Yeah, the ones we got now are fucking terrible.
You know? But the thing is with WCW is their way of doing things was what they've just done with WWE Saturday Night's Main Event, where blue shirt, either long sleeve or short sleeve with a black bow tie.
Yeah.
The traditional feel. And WCW did that all the way up to the end.
Oh, yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
And it worked well.
Yeah. They did.
The only reason why they come away from the shirts was because sweat patches and sweat stains used to bleed through the shirt.
Yeah.
It's the only reason why they stopped. That was the only reason.
First Blood here says he's okay with the new logos, just keep them clean and legit. So
who says that, sorry?
First Blood.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Just give me the black and white, the zebras.
It works.
I love that. Yeah. And again, I like the SmackDown in blue, the blue and black.
From the Ruthless Aggression era.
Yeah.
Worked well.
Yeah, it was cool. Ruthless Aggression, do you know what? Fucking, they had it all right.
They did.
The pay-per-views, the referee tops, the stages, theme songs.
Storylines were good.
Yeah. You can see why a lot of people would say the Ruthless Aggression is one of the best eras, if not the best era, for a lot of reasons. And sometimes, unless you really break it down, you can see why. They probably are one of the best. They knew what they were doing.
Look at 2002. It was fucking brilliant. We lost Austin. We lost loads of bigs. The Rock was gone.
Yeah.
You know, they did good. They did good in 2002.
Yeah.
I know you're not a huge fan of 2003, but
no,
because Goldberg was thrown down our throats a bit.
Fucking hell.
But that wasn't I still thought it was a good year. 2004, I love 2004.
So what I like about, say, 2004, then, they would have a pay-per-view alternative months. So I remember it was like after Mania, it was a Raw in April, SmackDown May, Raw June, SmackDown July, and then they all meet up pay-per-views for the big ones.
This is it, and
Cool.
they started that trend in June of 2003. So what we ended up having was Bad Blood 2003,
Yeah.
which was a Raw exclusive pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And then the following month in July was Vengeance, which was a SmackDown pay-per-view, which was also the pay-per-view where the newly reinstated United States Championship was back on the WWE roster as the WWE United States Champion, and Eddie Guerrero won that championship in that tournament, which was fantastic, by the way.
And the beauty of it was after, say after Mania, so Raw had the April pay-per-view and the next one was June. They had 8 weeks then to build their new feuds for June. And a 2-month of building for storylines, you're invested.
Yeah, this is a good point. So, you look at 2004. Royal Rumble is joint brands.
Yep.
No Way Out was SmackDown.
Yeah.
WrestleMania was joint brand. Backlash was
Raw. Judgment Day SmackDown.
Judgment Day SmackDown. That's right. That's what I couldn't quite get in my head. Then Bad Blood would have been Raw.
Yeah.
Got ya.
But you would have 2 months build.
Mm.
And now you're getting 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's no investment.
And the pay-per-view names, that's another fucking thing, but hey-ho. We've gone off topic here. We're talking about referees, but it's all down to the concept of what we're getting out of the referees today to what we were having before. Hence why we're going back in time, talking about things that fucking worked.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You see my point. Yeah, it's an interesting one. So, I got 3 more. I'll quickly do this one. So,
New Gen was the best, Tommy. Not fuck the golden hair.
this one, WWE and TNA wrestling partnership.
Right. Okay.
I'm still very, very cool with this because it's elevated TNA and I feel like they needed that break.
Yeah.
They've got some great talent over there.
Yeah.
They're doing really well.
Yeah, they're doing well with their attendance. Yeah. This is one thing now I can't knock this. I ain't got nothing bad to say against this. This is doing TNA's in a really good place.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are bitching at the moment because Joe Hendry currently lost the title.
Yeah.
But now this has opened up a whole new platform. And now Trick Williams is going to be going over there and possibly, doing a lot of feuds going forward and making the TNA title seem more, more exposure. Should we say that? So because you got Mike Santana from LAX.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who was in AEW as well. Part of the Inner Circle. Now he's fighting Trick Williams on NXT this week. So the beauty of this is, with Trick Williams being the champion, is Joe Hendry doesn't need that belt. He's over. We all know who Joe Hendry is. Now Trick Williams as the TNA champion, you're going to get the TNA stars coming over to NXT. Vice versa. And it's going to draw eyes on some fans. Be like, okay, who is Mike Santana? You're going to watch him and be like, holy fuck, this bloke is cool as fuck. This is a TNA guy. Need to go over and watch this TNA because Joe Hendry's there. Mike Santana's there. Shit, they got the Hardy Boys over there. Dolph Ziggler.
Nemeth.
And his brother, the Hollywood Hunks, I think they're called. They're the tag team champions there.
Has Dolph Ziggler actually had a haircut?
No.
Oh,
That photo must have been fake.
Oh, bollocks.
But him and his brother are the TNA tag team champions. Far as I'm aware, their feud with the Hardy Boys this year has been really praised, really high. Trick Williams as the champion, great move.
It's a swerve, isn't it?
Why would a TNA guy want to come over to it NXT for?
Mm.
There's no purpose, is there?
No.
Unless the NXT champion, the TNA champion is on NXT. That's why they want to come over there, to get that belt. Now they're all going to come over. Ziggler. I think Ziggler's going to come back to NXT. Not stay with TNA, but he's very, very high on this. I don't know if you've seen the shoot interview he's dropped.
I have, yes.
He's basically having a go at Joe Hendry. Great shoot interview as well. Really enjoyed that.
No, it's very, very good stuff. I think there's a lot of good things to come out of this still.
Yeah.
If there's anything positive to talk about when it comes to WWE, is this. It's making stars. It's giving a lot of people opportunities to work with each other, build some storylines. I like the NXT stuff, and I like the TNA stuff. I like the joint partnership, and it's slowly but surely paying off.
I feel like we're missing out.
Yeah, I think we are.
I just don't have the time.
I don't have the time either,
Did
Terry.
you get that link I sent you earlier, young man?
Which one's that?
The TNA link.
No?
Well, it might have been yesterday. If you put the code in, you get TNA free for a month.
Let's have a look.
Well, yeah.
Well, no, that's it. Is it on? It must be on the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a link currently. To anyone that's in the UK, I don't have the...
The last one you sent me was that.
Yeah.
Is it before that? Sorry, Josh.
It's after that.
It's after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I sent it last night. But it's got the link for you to get a free TNA for a month.
Oh, you sent me a screenshot of it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you type that in, you get TNA for a whole month.
That's fantastic.
Oh.
I'll have a look at that. Right.
All positive for TNA?
I'm really positive with this.
It can't be a negative.
The acquisition of AAA, I feel, will be something I can't comment on because it's not really happened yet, apart from the fact that it sounds like what's his name?
Yeah. Del
Rio. Alberto El Patreon, or whatever he calls himself now. Looks like he's coming back.
Well, funny enough, he's just lost the world title. Didn't see that coming.
And
it's not really a partnership with them either, is it?
WWE own AAA.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see Alberto back.
I
for sure.
No, I hope not.
Anyway, let's. Anything else you want to say about that one?
No. That's about one positive I do like. This is a positive about Triple H, that he's willing to work around other companies and let wrestlers go out and do other things. You know, even to thing like Killer Cross doing Bloodsport, just little things like that. It's cool. It's good to see.
Promos. Give me 3 names that you really look forward to listening to their promos.
Cross. John Cena. Paul Heyman.
So,
yeah.
All right, here we go. Would you want to listen to Logan Paul's?
Not really, but he's okay. He's okay.
Seth Rollins.
He's in the same bracket with Logan Paul. Like,
Right, this is what I'm trying to get you. This is fine. This is working.
yeah,
Becky Lynch.
same bracket.
Lyra Valkyria.
Fuck no, you're not in the same bracket.
Liv Morgan.
I like her stuff. I do like her stuff.
You say Paul Heyman, CM Punk's going to naturally fit in that bracket, isn't he?
Of course, yeah.
Drew McIntyre.
I think he's great. I think he's good at promos.
Damian Priest.
Nah.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Jey Uso.
No.
Gunther.
No.
Right. So all those ones where you're like in the middle or nah, right?
Yeah.
you and I are in exactly the same position. I would like to think most people, oh my fucking God, the comments are going wild. Everyone else would be in that similar situation. You only want to listen to those guys that have always made a huge impact on the promo, right?
Yeah.
WWE need to make some fucking work on this one.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know whether it's the superstars themselves, they just need work on promos or whatever, but what we saw the other week with Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria was just fucking painful. Can't be doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Becky's lost it a lot.
I think she has. She's rusty.
Yeah.
Rocco said it. I'm sorry, Cena's heels promos in this run is not in its whole heel run. It's just mid, maybe lower than that. Maybe. Oh, Daddy Donald. Hello, Daddy Donald. Good to see you again, buddy. I think we've had Daddy Donald before, haven't we?
Fucking hell, yeah.
But Daddy Donald, if you haven't, please do subscribe. We'd love to hear from you, buddy. Thank you very much. Fuck you, Triple H, releasing R-Truth. I am now an AEW fan. JK, I will never be a fan of that garbage company, but still, it's fucking bullshit. You can suck my dick for releasing R-Truth. That's fantastic, Daddy Donald. Love you, buddy. Thank you very much. If you haven't, please subscribe.
Yeah.
He's very upset.
Yeah, if it's legit, if it's genuinely legit, like, yeah, I think I'd be gutted for him.
Yeah.
And his last match, if they're going to do it, at least let his last match be against John Cena. Not that fucking bloke that looks stiff.
No. So my comparison is during the Attitude Era.
Yep.
And the Ruthless Aggression. I'm going to use those two as an example.
Yep.
Whenever someone came out and did a promo, how often was it bad to listen to?
It was never bad.
Exactly.
No, even your mid-carders, they hook you in.
They fucking did.
Val Venus, Godfather, Road Dogg, especially Road Dogg. These names are just, they used to just hook you in.
This is where they need to work something out.
Yeah.
I feel, with what I've seen of AEW in the last week or two, the guys that come out and do the promos, they really are good.
Yeah.
And it gives me that vibe. Like Swerve, fucking brilliant. Don Callis is good. Kenny Omega's like massively stepped up. I was really like, good for him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Will Ospreay, love listening to Will Ospreay. Harley Cameron, you know, the one that's fucking playing with the Mercedes Money puppet. Not your thing, I totally get that. But she's really, really good on the mic.
No, I mean, I don't really know her.
No, that's fair enough. No, she's doing some good stuff. And Toni Storm, you either love her or hate her, but she's very, very good on that microphone.
Yeah.
And Jericho as well is another one. I feel like these guys in AEW right now, they've got that finesse of Attitude Era vibe / Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah.
Whereas you go over to WWE and there's some bits that are really, really good, like from the guys that, the veterans, that's the word I was looking for earlier.
Yeah.
CM Punk, Paul Heyman, they're doing really well. Yeah. And I feel like Roman Reigns, when he does a promo, he's fucking got it now. Like,
yeah,
simple but impactful.
Yeah, Reigns is very skillful where he doesn't need to even say a lot, and the fans are doing his promo for him now. And that's a good skill to have.
But yeah, no, you can see where I'm getting at with that one.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. Yeah, no, I understand.
How about Spanky, aka Kendrick, was great back then.
But let me go back even further. Now let me go back to my era.
Yeah,
the new
please do.
gen. When you had someone like Psycho come out and he's cutting out a promo, like, you fucking listen. You listen to every word. All right, granted, not a lot of it made sense, but you fucking listen.
Ahmed Johnson's another one.
Well, yeah, you had no choice but to listen.
That's right.
But like, yeah, promos is a big deal, and it always has been. I think promos are the things that got Hulk Hogan over back in the golden era. Certainly what his wrestling ability.
For the thrill, current state of WWE is shite. You ain't wrong there for the thrill.
Yeah.
This is exactly it. And thank you very much for dropping a comment. That's very, very kind of you.
Yeah, cheers, buddy.
If you haven't, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. That would be fantastic. And we will do the same for you, my friend. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some work. They got some work to do.
But a part of me just wants them to bring back managers.
Managers worked. Jimmy Hart was the voice for the Hart Foundation.
Jimmy Hart is now my favourite manager of all time.
Brilliant.
Ever since what the Mountie said about him, I listened to the Mountie do his Q&A in the ring, and I thought, do you know what? He's fucking right. Jimmy Hart is the ultimate manager of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But managers were so good because they would get a wrestler over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this is why The Undertaker had a manager for so long. Because it kept this gimmick alive. You imagine someone like The Undertaker who's a dead man, then he's cutting a promo. Like, doesn't make sense, does it?
No, I get that. Taker is like 6'10", that's sure is Brendan. Oh, for the thrill, done, guys. You lot seem chill. Oh, that's very kind of you.
Certainly are, buddy.
We're chill, we're cool. There's normally 3 of us, but DDC, our other co-host, is
playing with something. Yeah.
No, he's not. Sorry, he is looking after his family.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Oh, close enough.
What a lovely man. Denim dungarees. Bobby Heenan was the best of all time. Jim Cornette a close second. Yeah, they were very good managers.
Yeah, I love Jim Cornette, Bobby Heenan again. Yeah, they're all up there. But the wrestlers didn't need to worry about the promos. Let your manager do the promos. But yeah, I will quote quickly. The Mountie said, Jimmy Hart was the only manager to never put himself over. He never once put himself over. He always put the talent over.
Just for you, for the thrill, we are on Instagram. If you follow me on Sam Watts Wrestling, you'll see our Instagram page on there. We're also on Facebook. We have the TDS Wrestling Show Facebook page. We also have our other Facebook page, Pro Wrestling World. Check that out. And yeah, literally just see it there. You'll see TDS Wrestling Show podcast. We have one Facebook page with that name. And our other Facebook page is just Pro Wrestling World. That has 396,000 followers on there. So
wow,
go on there, check it out. We need those guys on our YouTube channel. That's the plan.
Then we can give up our jobs.
That's the plan, yeah. Cornette is the main man, and he isn't even from my era.
No, that's it, Darren. He's a great manager. And again, he's cut really good promos.
Yeah.
So when it comes to promos in today's wrestling, we automatically always thinking ahead. The first person we think of promos in today's wrestling is Paul Heyman. Like, he's the guy, yeah? So that tells me, like, the reason the promos are dying to what they used to be is there's not enough managers there anymore. And this is why I feel like a lot of factions are happening. Bron Breakker back in the day, he would have got a manager. Again, Bronson Reed, he would have had a manager, even if it was someone like Luna or along them lines, just to get them over. There's not enough managers. That's why there's more factions than there is managers. But it's no good. I mean, like in TNA, and again, AEW is also guilty for this. Don't get a manager to be a manager of a wrestler if the manager can't even cut a fucking promo himself. So it defeats the objective of having a manager. MVP is gold. He is great and he gets the talent over. Shelton Benjamin can't. He's shit. Like, great wrestler, can't get over on that mic. Bobby Lashley, the same. This is why the Hurt Business. And this is probably why they're one of the best things in AEW right now.
Very, very good. Well said.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's quite all right, my brother. Right, let's move on because
yeah,
I'll tell you what. Oh, who could that be? Andrew Green. What are you sending me now, Andrew Green? Oh, look at that. There's Stephanie Vaquer's bum. Look at that, Andrew. You dirty dog.
Oh, that's fucking fantastic.
That is fantastic. I love that, Andrew.
Yeah.
You know what he gets up to at night, doesn't he? What is the next thing? Well, the last one really I've got.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's really worth mentioning, but I had swearing as one of the topics because I'll briefly touch base because, to be honest, we're coming near to the end of the show. So really, like, the swearing. So WWE kind of gave us this idea last year that we were going to get this new version of the Attitude Era, but in our modern day concept, leading into WrestleMania 40, and fucking hell, it was amazing.
Yeah.
That build to Mania 40 was the best ever. Such a great time.
Yeah.
And then what they've done over the period, the latter of 2024 is it ended up being, okay, we're going to stick with the PG product. And then we go to Netflix and we're still going to stick to the PG product. But what they then end up doing is at I keep saying No Way Out. It's not. It's Elimination Chamber from Toronto. It was on March the 1st of this year.
Yeah.
The Rock wanted an answer from Cody because he wanted Cody's soul.
Yeah.
And Cody said, go fuck yourself. On WWE programming. Never, ever happened before on WWE where Cody says, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Starts a trend. People start swearing. The crowd starts swearing. Fuck you, Cena. Cena sucks. Fuck you, Logan Paul. And then you watch Netflix. You watch the replay of what you were like. For us, when we were at the O2 Arena, there was a lot of fucking swearing.
Yeah.
Just like there is here on this show. But they cut the whole audio out completely, and it's so painful to watch and listen to.
Yeah.
Make your mind up what you're going to do there, guys, you know? Like with AEW, I think they've kind of got it just right. You get the odd shit and you get the odd fuck.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I just don't feel like wrestling as a concept should be a PG show.
I agree.
I mean, maybe just put it out like I don't know, like that next stage up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
TY.
That's what I'm
Guys
trying
for
to
taking my words and work to understand I own it and boss.
yeah. I know, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want them to overdo the swearing again, or the bleeding, or the blading. I don't want it all the time.
Sorry, my bladder is very overfull, and I'm worried if I didn't fart, I may have shit myself.
You don't want to be shitting yourself.
No, oh dear. Sorry about that.
That's all right, young man.
Yeah.
Won't be the first time I've tasted your ass.
Yeah, so like, interesting. Well,
yeah.
I don't know about you, but I've had a fucking blast tonight.
We've had a fucking blast tonight, boyos.
We've had a fucking fantastic time, and we appreciate you all, and thank you all very much for joining in, subscribing, and following us, and we've had a really good time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ramboli, First Blood, for commenting, and everyone else new to the channel.
Yeah.
Who else? What have we got? Skill and Luck. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, there's so many. For the Thrill.
Yeah.
There's loads of you guys. All the old, and everyone else is obviously avid followers. Obviously, Daddy Donald. We love you, Daddy Donald.
Yeah. Yeah, very grateful for you all to watch us.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve. Thank you very much, buddy. Yeah, no, we're gonna wrap this up. It's time for us to we got work in the morning.
I think yes. I think that's why we got to wrap it up.
I may have pissed myself a little bit. Anyway, if Tezzy suddenly goes to the right, Sam shit himself. Hopefully not, Michael. Hopefully not. But yeah, no, this was an episode that needed to be done.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've done good.
Yeah.
So going forward for the next couple of weeks, we'll be live on Tuesday to review Monday Night Raw. TDS is Raw. And then on next Saturday, we will be live doing Money in the Bank. Where is it to?
Yeah, they fucking
Los Angeles, isn't it?
Yeah, Los Angeles.
Anyway, we'll be live here doing a live watch along of Money in the Bank, and then we'll be here the following day on Sunday reviewing the show.
Yeah.
Should be fucking good, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, and then we're not gonna be here on Wednesdays. Watch along. Tommy, you're just saying watch along. No, we won't be doing a watch along until the next Sunday.
Yeah.
We're not going to be live on Wednesday for the next couple of weeks because I got some other arrangements I have to deal with for the next month or so, and then once that's over and done with, we'll be back on Wednesday. So no Wednesday watch alongs for the next couple of weeks anyway.
Yeah. Well, you could join in this Saturday. we'll be doing the kind of Money in the Bank watch along, live watch along, and then I think we're on about finishing the last 2 in your houses up on a Sunday anyway.
We are.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have all 4 of us, bunch of bloody boyos here at the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World for Money in the Bank. Myself, Sam Watts, my brother, Terry Bloody Johnson, Ermi Mashups, Liam Bloody Johnson, the nephew of Terry Bloody Johnson, and, if he's allowed out, DDC with a bang. It's going to be fucking great fun. As long as the event's good, we'll have a fucking blast as well.
Yeah, I think it'd be... Well, we can only call what we see. If it's shit.
That's right. If they inform the public that swearing is fine at PLEs, but not for normal TV, I think they're just right, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That is it. Right, we are signing off. It's time for us to end the show. We have had an absolute blast. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Tell your friends and family, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or whatever the hell you've got in your life that loves a bit of wrestling about the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World. Thank you all so much once again. We've had a really good evening.
It's been fantastic.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much, guys.
Right, we'll see you on Tuesday and Money in the Bank. We're signing off. Cheers, guys.